Happy New Month. It is Thursday. Oh, what's happening? The enemy's at work, child. Yeah. Morning, people. It is Thursday, the 1st of August. Welcome to TDA. I said 1999. I don't know where that came from. Welcome to TDA, the day after, your favourite news platform and the home of popular culture as defined by the culture. And we're all here today. Like, it's actually a full house. So let's introduce ourselves.
It's your boy, Big Moss from the east side. Free World Boss. They did it.
They did it.
See, people always say you shouldn't, like, saying free someone doesn't get you nowhere. Well,
Yeah, I kept seeing tweets. I said, shut up, man. Your bro Tyrone is not coming out. Tyrone is staying in there.
I'm just saying there's something in it. If you keep going, if you persevere.
Persevere.
You say it loud enough, they're going to listen.
They ain't listening. The UK criminal justice system ain't listening to yo at the raves, tell you that. As always, your favourite shade queen, my own royalty.
It's your girl, Just Jean, representing the Black Queens and the fitness scene. How you mean?
Period.
And they call me E-Man, the pro-black activist, TDA producer, news analyst, melanin jam-packed.
What?
What's going on? This is his brother, Ramsey, your favourite virtual crate digger. Do you like that? Like that one?
Okay.
Yeah?
You're putting more thought into this.
You know that?
What's that?
Someone that digs through crates
What's
to look for
that?
songs and that. You know that crate digging man that used to go in the shop and like go through all the vinyls and that. You're killing my
Can
vibe,
I be
Marks.
honest? It doesn't land straight away.
I don't like
It doesn't. I'm not gonna lie.
What's the word on Nah, man, don't let them do that.
There's a problem.
No, you did it wrong.
It didn't land.
A millisecond after you said it, you turned to Esther and said, "Do you like that?"
Yeah.
Land it first.
Alright, let's do that again.
Just sit back.
Let's start again.
Ask for permission for.
Alright, let's start again.
Oh, I missed this. We used to clap on breasts.
What's going on?
Go on.
What's going on, it's Ramsey. This is his brother. I don't know what camera I'm pointing at. Nah, fuck that.
Yeah,
You know what?
you gotta try again next week. Guys.
Try again tomorrow. Try again
You know,
tomorrow.
do you know what's so funny? Because before you did it, I was gonna ask you. I was looking at you like, I wonder if it feels pressure because you never had to do it in front of everybody.
Oh no,
This
fuck
is your
that.
launch.
That's not- I don't mind fucking up, but listen,
you don't have to.
Your
before
favourite
you-
virtual crate digger,
Love it.
Brent, you like that?
No.
Are you right?
Can I be honest? There's no
Oh, actually,
conviction, and you turned around and you looked like you was.
Wait,
Yeah,
is
yeah,
you like
on
that?
purpose.
Oh, is you like that part of it?
You're not
Well, now it is. Now
I'm
it
waiting
is.
for the next bar
finished.
because I know what rhymes with digger.
What ER?
precisely.
ER?
Make it happen.
Can you imagine your favorite non-nigga?
Oh my fucking days.
Let's
Alright,
see
but
where
let's
she
start
goes
again.
there.
Back to the board.
Where are you going with this?
Try again tomorrow. Try again tomorrow.
Oh, back to the
my
drawing board.
gosh.
Fucking hell, Marks. Man.
Bear in mind, you're in a room full of lyricists, isn't it?
I'm not a lyricist.
Oh, no, you are. Whether by
No, we're
trade
different lyricists
or
to
just
the music
being born,
guys.
100%. You can't stop with crate digger. There needs to be more.
My
Oh,
nigga.
come on, man.
Non-nigga.
Big figure.
Anti-nigga.
Bars.
Oh, man. Man. Wow.
Well, that was you.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Check your booty manual before you.
You said
come
check
on.
it.
No,
He said, get a ghostwriter. That's wild.
Not for the intro.
Not for the intro. And then Mr. Rotation is back, car long story short. Yeah.
What's the rotation? Huh?
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of been used.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
gotta
not,
find your
I'm
own
not
thing.
sure about that.
Sorry,
I mean, you
man.
are Mr. Rotation, but yeah. The other one is still a bit wrong.
I'm sorry. The fans have spoken. Crate digger ain't it.
That's
because they don't
Someone
know
said
This is what happens.
They even
when it
said-
is that you
And the
look
votes
They
back.
are
said,
in.
how can you beat a... No, do you know what it is? Because it didn't land, like, I didn't get it straight away.
I think you
know
should
what
have
mean?
paused.
So for me, it's like, you see how you had to explain, oh, you know the guy... No. Why are you having to explain? That To me, that shows that it doesn't land. Do you get
And
what
why
I
is it
mean?
virtual
No, I
when
get
you're
you.
here?
So for me...
Huh?
Why use virtual when you're here?
No, as in because I'm not going to stores buying up stuff. Like I'm the virtual creator. Everything I find is online.
Nah.
See all of this.
Fucking hell, alright.
I don't want context, okay? I should be able to understand. She said
do you know
your
what a crate
favorite,
nigga-
your favorite shade queen. I know what that means.
Do you know what a crate nigga is though?
What's his name? Big Mugs from the east side, 6 foot temptation.
I know
I
what
know what
that
that
means.
means.
Melanin jump packs.
I
We
know
know
what
what
that
that
means.
means.
Fitness queen, seen how you mean. I know what that means. Great.
You're out here doing parables.
I'm new here. I'm new. I just got here. I would have been here for 2 minutes.
It's for parables.
Is that a parable?
It's a parable.
It's giving open the door.
The door. I am so confused. Lost.
Ain't nothing wrong.
I
with
only
Creek
just
Digger.
got out.
Ain't nothing
No.
wrong with
No. Alright.
Ain't nothing wrong with Creek Digger. That's so weird.
See, someone said, not gonna lie, I thought he was digging stuff up. And you see what I
I
mean?
thought
Yes,
eggs.
he is.
You said crate and I thought egg.
I
I heard
heard
crate
the
eggs.
gems.
Brent, stop doing that.
No, but that's what crate
That's
digger
what it
means.
Okay, and my point is,
We didn't
you
know.
see how you had to explain it.
No, you shouldn't be asking for permission. That's the problem. That was
No.
your first wrongdoing.
No, but it's not that, because even if you didn't ask for permission, I
Would have
Me?
said, excuse me.
would have been like, hello, hi.
What?
What
the
does
first
that
thing
mean?
You said? Hi, I'm what?
I said Ramsey's. This is bro.
What is that?
I don't know what that is either.
There you go. And she's never questioned it.
Wait, Gino was questioning everything.
Never questioned it.
No,
Because you asked for no permission.
Gino only got Ramsey.
She said, here you go.
No,
Take
but
it.
no, do you know why?
I'll
Hold
feed
on.
it to you.
No.
fatten you up.
Let me land. Hey, don't wink at the camera.
Excuse me.
Let me explain, yeah. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
We
Yeah.
heard it.
What?
Sicko.
Did I say feed you?
Said I'll feed you.
Fatten you up.
Fatten you up.
Why?
Don't worry.
Because he used to have a calf. Esther, you're not helping. You're meant to be on my side.
I'll tell you after.
So,
He
right.
is genius there.
Anyway, my point is, yeah, the reason why I've never questioned Zizi's brother, that's his alias, right? And that's his name on socials. No one's ever asked me, why is your name Justine, or questioned me. The same, do you know what I mean? I haven't asked her why her name is my own royalty. I haven't asked him why he's called the Black Creator. So shush.
Is it why she go with Emmanuel?
No, my point
He
is,
has never asked for permission.
but my point is,
Nobody's asked for
you're not
permission.
getting my point. You tried to make it
It
seem
should
as
land.
if you tried to make it seem as if, oh, but she never asked you why you called Zizi's brother, so you shouldn't have. That's the reason why. Like, no,
I like this, man. Go on.
you know what I've done.
Look, you're ridiculous.
You know exactly what it does.
Why do you always do this? You know, even the other day at the Neds, yeah? At the Neds, I remember when I was no, you look bored.
I'm in shock.
You know when I was leaving, he tried to question me about something, and I just was like, no, but and
You were
you saw his-
smiling.
You saw his face. I thought, are you alright?
Sicko.
No, but you know what you did. I said, I'm going home because you're not normal.
Can you imagine?
Because
Anyway,
I'm giving you vim. Nah.
you're crazy.
Nah, it's because you're bringing energy in, and I love when it is at the morning show has energy in it. There's somebody actually emailing and said, "Oh my goodness, I love that Gina's back, and I love that she was participating."
Oh, well,
in
when
the
I
way
was
that...
angry.
Yeah. Not angry.
No,
not
but
angry,
like-
just present. You get me?
present, yeah.
They love it, man. They love it.
That was a great tag team. So proud of us. Look at us.
How did it? No, because you know what?
I love
I'm
it.
sorry. See you two, yeah.
Listen.
You two, not you. Sorry.
I think
no,
Christy was sitting there.
Christy
Do you
that's
know what's so
why.
funny, yeah? Imagine him trying to help Christy, you know? He just let her. he just let her go through it.
She was doing wrong and strong.
Oh my gosh. Nah, man, you were Judas. It was ridiculous. You didn't even try. Anyways, how are you guys doing though?
Oh, good. I am blessed and highly favored.
Wonderful.
Yeah, really looking forward to today.
How are you? It's your birthday tomorrow.
Good. I'm really good. I'm really happy.
For the birthday. Free time for the birthday. Free time for the birthday.
This one's important to have a girl on the show. This is why. Y'all niggas want to sing for me. It's ridiculous.
See?
But no, I feel really good. I'm really happy. I'm on
Love-
cloud 9.
Love that for you.
I'm really happy. Yeah.
Got anything fun planned?
I got a few things planned. I'm going away next week. I'm not going to say I'm going.
I
Really
knew
said
it. You see how the other day and I was like, you're going to wait? No.
Well, it's all.
It's fine.
I'll tell you. I will say it later. And then just going out for dinner tomorrow, and then out on Saturday with my friend as well. So yeah, it's just chill birthday. I'm 30 next year. That's the one where we'll see what happens. Better go to
God
God.
willing.
Amen.
God willing.
Amen. That's the important part. But yeah, how the rest of you guys doing?
I'm tired, man. I can't lie. I'm finished. Work's finished. I've been up at 5 a.m. nearly every day this week.
Oh my gosh,
What time do you get to bed?
It's been killing me.
Huh?
So have I, and it's been killing me.
Yeah, it's just I
time
don't
do you
have.
go to bed?
I've been sleeping. It depends what time I put my son to bed and all that. But I just been tired, man. I just been tired, and because of the heat, I don't sleep well in heat. You know,
It's not easy, is it?
It's not.
I need
Do you have
cold.
a fan though?
Yeah, and it helps with the white noise and that. But still, I still
The
haven't
fan
sleep.
just blows hot air around the room, innit?
Get yourself a Dyson, baby. Get yourself a Dyson. Cause you see me.
You're so annoying. You're so annoying.
Oh,
That's what you find a medium.
Sleeping like a sleeping child.
How much is it? Like £2?
No, it's more than that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
but can I
okay,
be
okay.
honest? It's definitely worth it though,
Okay.
because you put water in it
Yes.
and it blows out really cold air, and then you can change the settings. And the one that I have also doubles up as like a heater in the winter, and it's a humidifier as well. So it clears the air.
That's a 3-in-1. That's sick.
This is what I'm saying. So it's what to me, it's worth the price.
That's actually sick.
Buy me it.
Sorry.
So get you.
What?
Buy me one, please. Modern woman in that. Okay, you buy me one.
Some modern women in that.
Modern films.
This is what I'm talking about.
Evil eye.
So this way, no, you dare.
Evil eye,
No, you
evil eye.
dare say so. You ain't talking about nothing.
No.
This is what I'm talking about.
Esther, evil eye, isn't it?
Oh yeah, make sure I don't get it for you because of evil eye.
Yeah, but okay,
Go
cool.
and
But
ask what
remember
you
when the
want.
topic changes and we're talking about equality and all these kind of things.
Go and ask.
Store all that. Store this year.
No, that's fine. Where's my trainers?
Well,
I did.
equality, you said. She ain't buying you the fan. You ain't buying her trainers as well.
We're going through trainer gate. Do you remember why you didn't get your trainers?
No, because you didn't message me back. That's why I didn't get them. But if you cared about me the way you claim that you do, you would have got them for me anyway.
So if I buy you trainers, you're gonna get me the fan.
That's not a fair exchange.
Yeah, 5 pairs.
You give me 5
She the
pairs.
fan.
100%.
See, these people that give to receive as well.
Oh, baby.
You're just full of it. You're a pastor today, aren't you? You're just full of wisdom today.
I'm just saying.
Hello, quotes. Love that for you. I think, I did ask Brent. It's Dwayne's birthday. Do you remember Dwayne? He started this era of TDA where people send dilemmas in and start sending their pictures. And stuff like
Oh, happy birthday.
that. Yeah, what was Dwayne's dilemma again? I remember we talked about him for like a week.
Can't get black girls.
It's because
Yes.
I knew it had something to do with girls, boy.
Yeah. Yeah, he started this whole thing of people not wanting to date interracial and wanting to be pro-black and dating and whatnot.
And look at where we are now.
So it's just
He's
wonderful.
a trailblazer.
Yeah. Big up Dwayne. Happy birthday, babes. God bless you. I think it's 24 today. All right, we've got an update from from the dilemma on Tuesday. So this is our lovely friend who had 2 girls he had to pick from. There was a mixed race girl.
The one that
Yeah.
we was shouting about.
Yeah. So he's got an update for us.
Shout to
you read that, actually?
Lord. Yeah, give me 2 seconds.
Thanks, girl.
Because clearly, I've been too excited about shouting at Ramsey. All right, then. Here we go. Says, sorry guys for the wahala.
Wahala.
Let me just give some clarification. I've been in 3 relationships before and I've had issues like this where I'm in 2 minds about who to pick or take seriously. And I've led with my heart, and with hindsight, it ended up being the wrong decision 2 times out of the 3. To be truthful, I don't think that's because I like someone more than the other person. That means I don't think that because I like someone more than the other person, I should pursue that person further based on just that, because I can like someone that's a piece of shit more than someone that's a sweetheart. We see it happen all the time with the saying nice guys finish last or girls like bad boys. So that's why I have to factor in a lot more than who I have the strongest connection with. Thinking about how my future would look like is very important to me, and I really have to consider that when it comes to who I'm dating. I've known both of the girls for a while. The mixed race girl I've known since secondary school, and we just reconnected recently. And I guess because there was already a previous relationship there, that's why I've been open to getting to know her romantically, where because I know her already and she isn't my usual type. She's the only first mixed girl I've spoken to ever, and I usually go for dark-skinned, brown-skinned girls, fully black girls, as they're my type. The other girl I'm chatting to is someone I've known as a family friend since I was 18. I definitely like them both, and I don't love any of them, at least not yet anyways. However, we know who I'm leaning more towards. I don't live my life seeing Dr. Uma or Iman as guys who set the standard and ruling of how I live my day-to-day life and incorporate my pro-blackness.
Thank God.
And because it would be my first experience with a mixed girl, I would enter new territory, and I'm just cautious of how my pro-black self would come across and how, if families were made come together, my message would come across. Sounds selfish, laugh out loud. Nevertheless, thanks for the help, and I apologise for the uproar I caused in yesterday's episode. I'm still finding myself every day, and I'll try to gain clarity with what being pro-black means for myself. Blessings and guidance.
Aww. So
Bless
lovely. I think you should date the mixed race girl that you like right now, because you know what it is sometimes about dating and stuff and getting to know people. Like when you're in a relationship and you're dating somebody, you're still like you're getting to know them. If it doesn't work out, like no one's gonna beat you. So I think work it out.
Sorry.
So
why did you-
Miss Lisa said, this is her.
Suggestion.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
The maestro emotion behind the rotation on your TDA station.
I actually like that.
It's too many
I think
ums.
it's long though, but it's better than the was it something?
Nah, don't do
bigger?
that. Don't do that. Don't
Egg
do
crate.
that.
The egg crate.
Don't do that.
The crate eggs.
Are you Ghanaian?
A crate digger.
Are
No.
you Ghanaian?
It's but
Are you a
As soon as
Ghanaian?
it said crate, yeah, I said, oh, the eggs. Not
that,
eggs.
I like that, but I think maestro implies that I'm making the music. Is my only thing that
Okay.
I'm a bit. But it's nice.
You're making a
it's a good
rotation, so you can try and figure that.
The rhyming, see, Mark would know. The rhyming of motion doesn't work well with rotation and station.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to rhyme.
Yeah, but that was.
But that's a
intention,
suggestion.
right?
Yeah. The last bit's kind of rhymed though, but I get it. I liked
Yeah.
it.
Rotation
Nice.
on your TDA station.
Yeah, but don't rappers do that all the time when they will make words that don't rhyme? Like
Trust me.
no, but
with
they'll
the
make it
pronunciations.
rhyme. No, but they'll make it rhyme.
You man,
You can't
I've heard
make
sometimes.
motion, rotation.
They say
You know what I mean?
oxymoron, next one is there, your mama. What? How do we get here? Like, what? Chris said in a sweet voice, don't mean it rhymes. But I get what you mean though. So, yeah, just put a pin on that. Maybe screenshot
Homework,
that.
innit? Don't worry.
You got homework?
Next week we go again. And the reason why I'm saying next week is I want you to really take this
Like,
serious.
yeah, like, you
I want you
know,
to, I want you to go home.
Let's show up and show
I want you
out.
to go home and defrost. Go home and defrost.
I can't lie to you, Gino. All this hate I'm getting for it, I feel like sticking with it. I love it now.
No,
I
no,
love
I'm
it
not
now.
hating.
Especially the like bit.
I just
Do you
want-
like it? I'm gonna add it now because I'm looking whoever's in the room. Is
Oh, you like it.
Do you know what? Actually, that can run, you know, but you, it's your delivery.
Like, I think I'm gonna make it as awkward as possible every single
No,
time. I'm
man.
here, on purpose.
You're
Try to
just-
connect with whoever's looking at me.
You're
like,
always gonna get
you like
KMT
that?
from
You
me.
like this?
Listen,
Always.
I mean, that did make me think, that whole period made me think, I get why people, when they're coming on here, they feel a bit nervous. It should be.
Nah, you lot are cool with like.
Yeah,
you
no, I
people.
think
you
we're
lot are
fine.
blessed.
Of course we are,
You
but
lot
it's
blessed.
just...
But we cook
I feel
each
like
other though.
and I think it's, anyone can get it. I love it.
Yeah,
for real,
100%.
for real.
It's wonderful. It's what life's about. All right, so to this guy, what are we saying?
No, I think you know what I think it's similar to what I was saying in terms of like him basically trying to figure out what his
Yeah.
pro-blackness looks like to him, which is what I was saying, brother
Yeah.
Emmanuel. Because yeah, so
Yeah, I think he's on the right path. Like now we've got all of this context. I wouldn't have gone as hard, but I don't
Why
take
was
it
you
back.
going? I missed it.
the thing is we weren't even going hard yet. I think it was just
It's just
more
Christy
because
Wallin. Christian Eman
I was
Wallin.
going to be rude. And I
Then
thought,
Eman
I'd
left
do
Christy to
anything.
Wild alone and get cooked alone.
I
So
never did anything.
what's his dilemma that he's got to make sure it's going on a black girl and he like?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he
He
likes the
prefers
mixed
the
girl
mixed
more.
race girl.
But he
But-
feels like because he's pro-black,
because he's pro-black, he can't be with her.
he should go with the
Because
black
if
girl.
they have kids, his kids are going to be 3/4 black.
A quarter black,
quarter
a quarter white. Sorry, yeah.
So we were like, bro, you like who you like, right? Don't just date the black girl because she's because if you date her, you're gonna be you're gonna be seen as pro-black because you prefer the other girl. So just date the other girl. And
Like,
then
she's still
I was
black
like,
too.
to me, it sounds like you have like an issue with your pro-blackness, like it's an insecurity or something. Because right now, it's like, do you know what I mean? You
ain't
care
giving
more
pro-black.
about how you're gonna be perceived. If you're pro-black, you're pro-black. Like it shouldn't really matter what other people think. Do you get what I mean? And then
It was a whole thing.
It was a whole
Like,
thing.
it was actually a
went
whole
left,
thing.
And then, I thought you were coming to. I thought you were coming to speak.
I thought it was.
Huh?
Hello.
He's doing it on purpose.
Oh no! Sorry.
Yeah, it just
I thought you
became
clearly
a
afraid to
whole-
say something like
It
profound.
became a whole thing, and I personally feel like Christy and Iman were being obtuse.
How?
Personally.
Not Christian what she stand what she said. Girl,
Oh, go back.
what you said was silly. Wait till you stand by it.
Sorry.
You can have weak knees.
What did Christy say?
A lot of things that don't need to be repeated.
Basically, like, because we were like, if you're so pro-black, yeah, and like this is such an issue for you, why would you even allow yourself to go and like somebody that you know is not your type and you know that you're gonna have conflicts and issues with? Do you get what I mean? And then she was just like, oh no. We're like, would you date a white man? Or would you even allow you wouldn't even allow yourself
and
to
you know how
act
Christy
like-
goes.
You wouldn't even allow a white man to even greet you. Hey, do you know what I mean? You wouldn't even let it get there. Like, at all, because you know that it's just never going to go down the road that you want it to go to. Do you get what I mean? So,
Yeah.
and that's what Esther was saying. Like, why did he even start pursuing this girl if you
It's
know,
so
number
pro-black.
one, you've never dated a mixed race girl. Number two, like, you're going to have this issue. The issue here is now
Yeah.
you're doing mathematical equations based on percentages of, like,
Whiteness.
whiteness. Do you see what I mean? So if you know that's who you are, why do you
Go
go down
forth,
that
King.
road?
What if she was mixed like Bob Marley or Obama though?
That's Christy. I
Oh,
never. Facts.
it's too early for this.
No.
Yeah, what if she's mixed like Bob Marley or
And
Obama?
that's part of what we're saying.
Yeah.
Well, that's what Iman was saying. 'Cause he was,
Also Bob Marley.
Morning.
Beep, pass the mic. Beep, pass
No, Brent, you're taking it
the mic.
far.
Brent loves it. Morning.
We're not gonna do this morning.
Yes,
we
we
are
are.
The
not doing
receipts
this
are there.
morning.
Yes, we are, man.
Nah, the receipts are not there.
The receipts are very much
lot
there.
were adding
Even
a
people in the
lot
comments are
of
throwing
sauce
tomatoes.
to this.
Everyone's throwing tomatoes. Everyone's
You
throwing
lot were
tomatoes.
adding a lot of sauce that wasn't needed, and I blatantly said he actually may like them both. I said that, and I stand by that. And he gave more context. You lot were going very hard on the situation, and I said I rate him for actually considering this. And as he stated, he is putting a lot of thought in it. Simple. You know what adding the sauce. I stand by what I said. Queen of BOE forever. Done.
So
That's
basically,
that.
part of it, was that he hashtagged, sorry, Christy,
Yeah.
and BOE forever. So we were like, boy. Anyway, Christy, the receipts are there, girl. The receipts are there. And those in this room know what happened.
The chat has spoken.
Chris
How
said
clean
here-
was that?
Christy's chair, as me and Gina were talking, was going back and back and back and back and back. She didn't even board from this picture.
No, wait.
The whole thing.
Esther got it wrong.
No.
They're throwing tomatoes at us.
Exactly.
Wait, what?
They're throwing tomatoes at us.
You know what? For Christy. No, shit.
No, they literally said,
Y'all don't
no,
know.
I am in tears. They said, no, guys.
Come on,
The
Christy.
tomatoes are not for Christy. It's for the women in the room. I am
Exactly.
Save your chest. Don't you dare say women in the room.
The
when
women
it's
in
just
the
two
room.
of us.
We have
Say
names.
our names.
We have
The
names.
cheek of it.
I said it. I was completely. You know what? Doing a lot.
Christy,
You lot
they
were
say
doing a
that
lot.
because you're not in the room today. When you were in the room the
No,
on
no, no,
Tuesday,
no, no.
girl, there was in there.
No,
crying
but
your
the thing
eyes.
is, hold on a minute, yeah, guys. I don't think you were listening
No,
to
no,
what I
no.
was saying. You can't say that I led the man astray because my thing was, and like I said, yeah, I didn't care about who he dated. My thing was, you have an issue clearly about your pro-blackness, and it seems like it's an insecurity. And the question we asked Christy was, if you, what Esther was saying was, it's bad mind, for you to date the black girl because that's not who you really wanted to date.
You're settling.
You're settling, right? So we said to Christy, if you found out the guy that you're talking to or seeing or whatever is only with you because, yes, he likes you, but he prefers the other girl, but because you're fully black, I'm going to go with you. Is that not him settling? Like, is that what you want?
Because Christy was talking about he wasn't settling, and we were like, "Don't be silly." Then when we put the dilemma to her, she's trying to find other ways, synonyms, to say that he was settling, and I said, "Girl, BFFR."
No, I wasn't trying to find any other ways. So I really wasn't.
Christy.
I really wasn't. But
This was on camera.
I blatantly said he likes them both. Oh no.
No, but that wasn't the
You
thing.
lot
We're
was
talking
all-
about he was settling, and you kept. You didn't understand why we kept saying that he was settling. But the fact is that he would be settling. Even in the email he's just written, the update he's given us, he said it's obvious who I like more. So he would still be settling. So our point is still proven. And we said to him to go and find out his thingy. And he's gone and said he's going to be doing that. So sounds like the man who hashtagged your name is not on your
What I
side.
said, and I stand by what I said. And at the end, I wrapped it up with what he should be thinking about. Simple. So I don't think there was any backtracking or anything. My line was still my line, and my stance was still my stance. So
Backtracking to me.
sorry,
You might be a little dizzy over there.
Please. No, not at all. Not at all. Man, you see where they was doing too much, we was fine. And look, the guy clarified it, and look, so me, I'm good.
That entire dynamic
I'm
was
good.
manufactured. And I think it was manufactured by Chris Ogun.
You think so?
Yeah.
Chris.
How'd you come to your findings?
Well, during the reading of the dilemma,
yeah.
on that day,
Yeah.
it was him that kept on prompting me to basically focus on the second part of the question, right?
Oh.
So he knew intimately what the hell he was putting in the mix.
Okay.
Now, the way it was structured, 100%, it was for the pantomime that was about to ensue because you have a couple pro-black activists in here, right? Fiercely. And then you have those who are open-minded about, if it is you're telling us you actually feel more for the mixed race girl, we're going to say go for the mixed race girl. It makes no sense, right? Hence the hashtag sorry Christy this time.
Yeah.
Obviously now he's trying to gaslight things like like the information that was sent wasn't what myself, you, and Esther said. It was the right advice to give him. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Anywho, right? Now, this update completely clarifies Christie's and Emmanuel's stance. Do you
Yeah,
understand?
absolutely.
And it obviously will make us
Feel like,
Oh, you can't.
and again, this
Can't
Chris
rattle,
Ogun
rattle.
again is
I
saying,
still
just
fight.
read to Marx. Let Marx basically...
Oh, so you just want DM Mags, man. Man, like, wait a while.
So I just find the entire thing is manufactured, you understand? I always want real demos. I don't want you
Yeah,
guys
like, don't be
feeding us
pantomiming
as
us.
bollocks.
I don't think it's manufactured.
Anywho,
Well, Chris is saying me.
You say you think it is or it isn't?
I don't think it is.
it's
I don't
definitely
think
manufactured.
it.
Especially
I
how
don't
it
think
is
so.
that this update is worded. Like, I don't know where it is that you guys were basically taking it.
Can you
I didn't
imagine?
type anything last time that suggested that we
cheek
should
and
give you that
audacity of
advice.
it all.
Nah, you ain't doing that.
No, he just gave more context. That's
Girl,
what
you don't think
like
it's
he just
manufactured the
did.
same way you didn't think it was settling. Ma'am. Ma'am.
Brent needs to come with more proof than what he's saying. Sorry,
Ma'am.
I don't think it was manufactured.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Thank you very much for the entertainment for the brief amount of minutes that we
Yes.
had it. Goodbye, Christy.
I was still right though.
Say goodbye,
I hope you have the day you deserve.
Okay.
I definitely will.
What are you doing?
Love you, girl.
See you later, babes. All right, let's get into headlines, please.
All right.
So much.
All right, people. First headline. Brent, I think you may need to use the trigger warning. Trigger warning, guys. The BBC has admitted that it knew Huw Edwards had been arrested last November for serious
shocker.
offences, but continued to employ him
Sorry.
for 5 months.
Sorry. Let's just rewind this. The screen's blinking. I think that it's God telling me to run the dilemma back so that the TDA community don't look to basically get onto myself, Esther, and
Oh, I don't care.
No, I care
Why?
on your behalf. All right, Marks, I want you to basically listen to this dilemma and what advice you give. Yeah, cool.
You
Don't
in-
decide too much.
Wow.
We're going going back to the front, back, and I'm going
Already
to
there.
plug
I already
this
went back to
again.
Oh, did you?
You want me to read it?
At 1.5.
Yeah, all things have passed away on my side.
You say 1.5?
At 1.5.
He's even generous. I would have said 2.
All right, cool. Hi, guys. I
That's
draft.
not 1.5.
That's 0.75.
Do you want me to do it for you?
Oh,
Oh, see, don't do that. Now I'm not going to want to do it.
Teamwork,
Can I
man.
read jokes just so I don't have to open it?
Oh, they made up.
You know what I'm like, man. Don't do stuff like that. I'm giving you 1.5.
Ramsey,
Yeah?
listen clearly. Yeah.
Hi guys, I drafted a message the other day, but I'm not sure you may have got it. Fortunately, I'm still thinking about it and you lot can help me out. I'll just reiterate. Basically, I'm pro-black. I'm dealing with 2 girls. I get along better with one girl instead of the other. One is mixed and the other is fully black. Yet the mixed race girl is the one I generally gel with more, have more in common with and see a future with potentially. This is generally the first mixed race girl, light skinned girl I've ever dated, and I feel a type of way about it because if things do go well and I potentially marry and have kids with this girl, I'd have kids that aren't fully black, as they'd be a quarter white, and I think that would go against what I stand for, being pro-black. Both their mindsets are amazing, but I feel like my heart is telling me one thing, but my pro-black mind is telling me the other. What should I do? I'd greatly appreciate Emmanuel's input on this, yet all voices I'd love to hear. And in case Eman asks, polygyny is not an option for me. Ha 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 ha. I guess this raises another question. When it comes to being for black people, is genotype the most important factor to bear in mind when it comes to who's speaking, leading the way? And if so, do we look back in the past and review fellow black historians that may have been mixed and de-amplified their mantras? Sorry, Chrissy, still BOE, blessings and guidance. 1.5, baby.
That was amazing. Thank you
Period.
very much.
Thank you.
Marks,
I wouldn't have read it that fast.
I know you wouldn't have.
Tell you that much. Yo,
thoughts?
what I would have said
Did
to
I
him.
read it too fast that you don't even remember what I said?
I remember. That's why I don't like things in
Fast.
1.5 because I can't.
Take it in.
No, but I heard what he said. Mixed race girl likes. Well, he likes both of them, but he sees more of a future with the mixed race girl. Gets along, but the kids thing.
Can I
Pro-blackness.
quickly say something? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, because what everyone's saying is that we're being a bit weird because he says he likes them both. Yeah, but I'm like, why do you look like? If you can like 2 things but prefer something over the other, and it means to me, if you prefer something over the other, you like it more, no? So why is everyone in the comments talking about, but he said he likes both? He said he likes both, but he likes one more than the other.
Do you know what the issue was? It's
Why are we
they
passing
didn't like
that?
a passion because they keep talking about you guys were going in on him. They just didn't like a passion.
I don't like. How
They
do
want
we
us
go in on him
passionless.
when we're reading what he wrote? He said he prefers one more than the other.
Well, you can like both of them, but I think.
But you can like one more than the other,
line,
no?
The line that stood out to me more is that him seeing more of a future with one. That's
Yeah.
100%. That's exactly what I was saying. He answered his own question, and he does prefer one over the other.
Thank you.
He said that I see more of a future with the mixed race girl than I do with the other girl. So he said all of that gave us bare context with the first girl, but not with the second girl, which
but
highlights.
he also needs to have the courage of his convictions, and if the pro-blackness means that much to him, then
Why are you here?
not why you're here, but then he shouldn't. Like, if he's adamant, that's what he's doing. If he's doing BOE and E-Man,
This is what he mentioned Iman specifically.
Bro,
then
you
he
see
He
that?
wanted Iman to save him.
and he don't want his kids to have no white grandparents or no white blood in there, then he can't do it.
And then on the episode, Emmanuel said,
Sorry. Discovery, isn't it?
on the episode, Emmanuel basically said,
It's sarcasm. No, because
Yeah.
no, but it's like that's what we were saying.
yeah.
But we're the ones who
No,
are
that's fine,
getting
that's
onto
fine.
my
I just wanted to
man.
run it back. And Esther asked Emmanuel a salient question. Emmanuel, would you basically date a mixed race girl? And he said yes. So that basically gave this guy who is pedestaling Emmanuel an opportunity to say, all right, I can date this girl and still be pro-black, because the most pro-black guy that I've ever met, who I've asked for advice from, is giving me the thumbs up.
I see that.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Simple. All right. Sorry, back to Huw Edwards.
Back to you, Edwards.
Trigger warning, guys.
God forbid. But yeah, sorry.
So the BBC have admitted that it knew that Huw Edwards had been arrested last November for serious offences but continued to employ him for 5 months. A statement from the broadcaster said that in November 2023, whilst Mr. Edwards was suspended, the BBC was made aware in confidence that he had been arrested on suspicion of serious offences. Edwards, who's 62, the former leading BBC presenter, did not leave the BBC until he resigned in April and was the corporation's highest paid journalist last year. I think it was getting like 400 something K, innit?
Wow.
On Wednesday, he appeared at Westminster Magistrates Court and pleaded guilty to possession of indecent images of children, including one as young as 7 years old. Edwards admitted to having 41 indecent images, 7 of which are category A, which is the most serious. And in his statement, the corporation said, the corporation said, the BBC is shocked to hear the details which have emerged in court today. There can be no place for such abhorrent behaviour, and our thoughts are with all those affected.
So do you know what's cheeky? You can't be shocked to hear that when someone was arrested for that. Like, what did they think it was gonna be? Like, what do you know what I mean? Like, what did you think it was gonna be?
I think they're
Enablers.
basically saying it was serious, but they didn't know exactly what it was.
It's indecent. The charges would have said indecent images of children.
No, I mean in November when they found out. Oh, you're talking about
I'm talking about
afterwards?
because they
Okay,
said
cool.
they said they knew that of the arrest, but continued to employ him. So they would have asked details of the arrest. So it's not like it said burglary or I don't know petty theft. It said indecent images of children. They're just trying to save their back, but they enabled him same way the other people enabled that other.
I wanted to ask you guys something before we move on. Yeah, do you guys feel like the way things are worded makes things worse? Bear with me, guys. So obviously it says making indecent images. In normal layman's term, it gives the impression that he's making them. He's maybe taking photographs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But in like legal terms, that's not what it means, right? So CPS says that making indecent images can have wide legal definition, right? And covers more than simply just taking or filming the original pictures or clips, right? It could include opening an email attachment containing an image, could be downloading an image from a website to a screen, storing the image on a computer, accessing a pornographic website in which an image appears in this automatic pop-up window, right? Receiving an image via social media, which I think most of the images came via his WhatsApp interactions with some other guy, even if unsolicited, right? And even if part of a group or live streaming images of Jesus. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Does that make you guys feel a bit differently towards him though?
I think in this context, not at all. I don't care about the way it's worded.
Because some animal could send you some crap.
But he could report it though.
Yes, that's exactly.
He could report it.
Same as when you're. I think the law is here. Even if you're a child, if you have say you're 16, 15, even if you have pictures of someone else in your classroom that took indecent pictures, you're still held. I think you're held culpable for even having those images on your phone. So I feel that in that context, I couldn't care less about how it sounded. I don't care anything to do with nonsense. Just put them underneath the jail, capital punishment, everything.
Because he could have reported, and I think when you know your position as well, you have to kind of be proactive. And I think even with this year, when there was that policewoman who got a WhatsApp picture sent to her, remember that policewoman that got that WhatsApp picture? So a picture was sent to her WhatsApp, you know, them broadcasts, and she got fired. It was a whole thing. She moved to Nigeria. Do you remember?
I can't remember.
Do you remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
so
she got
someone
in the
died.
group. She got a picture in the group or something.
Yeah, she got a picture in a group or something like that, and it had nothing to do with her.
Oh, like a WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
It saves your images to your.
Yeah, and then she got found, and then she got like fired. It was a whole thing. Went to court and blah blah blah. With that as well, like with every article that you read, let us know how it was that she got those images. It was like indecent blah blah blah. She got it via WhatsApp. Do you get what I mean? So with him, the fact that it's a bit vague, I'm not saying that adds to it, but for me, there's still indecent images of children. But also as well, I feel like when you know your position, heavy is the head. You should know to report these things because of what could happen, like to you.
Yeah.
It's part of your contract as well.
Even outside of working for
because it's facing 6 months though. Because I feel like even if it was unsolicited, I'm sure like the law will cover it being like that woman. I don't think she went to jail.
Yeah.
Because after they did investigations, blah blah, blah, so that it wasn't anything that she actually had a hand in. Do you get what I mean? So,
Do you think it's harsh for that woman though?
it was difficult but they don't know. They have to investigate it.
No, I mean after investigating and stuff, and seeing that she didn't even know. She's just receiving something. You know what I'm saying, in her WhatsApp group now.
I don't know.
Which is the police
I don't
woman.
know if it is that we should be framing it as you're framing it.
Okay.
There's no way he's in big old court. There's no way his entire name is being dragged all across the world for him somebody sending him images and him not flipping wanting it. It's possible.
It's
No,
not
he was
like
talking
that.
about the woman.
Yeah, I'm talking about the woman.
No, but we first started talking
We started
about
with the- yeah.
100%. Then he went on to woman.
I want to give more information about the man though, yeah. So definitely, I'm not saying that obviously the man couldn't have deleted all that sort of stuff, right? Because what happened was, I can't find it here, but yesterday when I was reading about it,
Anybody could get anybody sending him stuff.
Word.
Anybody could send me some crap. And I'm not going to go to jail because this person has sent me crap. No.
no, but that's what we're
It's not because
discussing.
you
though,
got
right?
sent it.
100%. That's what I'm saying. I don't think
If
he's
it's more
in
than
big
that.
old court because he's sent something that he has not asked for.
But look at what the situation happened with the woman though.
Yeah, but forget all
That
that.
was
but
also
she's-
occupation.
Why are you
Forget-
not going off the original question though?
Yeah, forget the woman now.
Why is it going
That's
off the
the
original
original
question? That does the language make a difference? Like we were saying about the making of pictures. Because obviously, the way you receive that information for real, like when he's saying he's involved in the making of pictures, I'm saying like, right, he's on this photography thing, and you know what I mean? No.
Yeah.
But if that's not what he's saying, obviously it doesn't absolve anything, or whatever. But I'm saying, does it change anything for you
For me, for how?
with the language? Because obviously,
when you're
hearing that he got arrested for the making of pictures, you're saying like you're thinking that he's.
Because what's the
He's producing these things. He was there. He was taking the pictures. He's making these images and distributing them. But if you're saying that could also just be downloading it off the email.
Yeah, I've obviously listened to quite a few different reports on this, and I know that the whole making isn't as I would have assumed it was.
Yeah.
The definition of it in legal terms, whatever comes under that, is also receiving and keeping it. Do you understand? So I had my brain updated.
Yeah, I know. But so does it? Obviously, because
So does it change?
It doesn't change anything because obviously it's still the same shit. But I'm saying, does it make you look at him
A bit different.
differently than or anything?
No, because of, and that's why I said make sure and frame what he actually did properly, because it can't just be someone sent it to him and he has no.
Okay. Now I'm with you. Now I caught up.
Yeah.
Because you know as well, like even the articles about him say he was arrested for a serious offence.
Yeah.
Not just possessing. If it was like possessing indecent pictures,
Yeah.
then one can then look into the law and all the broad things that the law covers. But it actually says it was over serious offences.
Yeah.
Like, in addition to you possessing indecent images, yours is a serious offence. So you know.
I think he's obviously in a crazy position because obviously he's kept these images. There's 41 of them that is on his phone.
41.
41 indecent images.
That's the main issue, though, isn't it?
He's a
But-
collector.
Okay.
But again, I don't have the link here. But basically,
it's
yesterday when
41.
I was reading about this,
That's 41.
So it's 41.
It says
41.
41.
Yeah.
There's
Says he
7 of them
admitted to
were-
having
7 of them were
41.
category A.
yeah,
admitted to having phone one.
What is category A?
No, so basically,
see.
Brent,
Must be like
so this is what I wanted to get into, yeah. So he basically was sent 377
Yeah, I
sexual
thought it was more
images.
than that.
Sorry.
But he
sent
kept.
So
was
my
sent
question is, who sent him the
377?
377?
So basically, what happened was he's dialoguing with some adult man somewhere. Yeah, I don't know where this guy's from. He sent to him 377 sexual images. So this is porn, basically, right?
Yeah.
Amongst the 377, 41 of them are kids.
Okay.
So he's asked him. You see what I'm saying? He's asked him, yo, don't send me no illegal stuff.
This is
This
what
Huw
Edwards
actually said.
This
This
is
is
what
what I
he's
read
saying.
yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's actually said to him, listen, don't send me this stuff.
That's after the guy said that he has stuff that might be illegal. He has a few images that might be illegal. And then he said, don't send me the illegal stuff.
Illegal
Okay,
stuff,
so it's
yeah.
not after he got the 41 pictures of the kids.
What do you mean?
The sequence of
He
events.
was
Yeah.
sent 377 pictures
Yeah.
or whatever number it was.
And those pictures-
amongst those was 41 of children.
Yes.
It's
That's
coming
not
back
when
to
he.
by the way.
But that's not when he said, "Don't send me illegal stuff." The guy said, "I've got more." Then he said, "Don't send me illegal stuff." So if at the point where he sent him 377, and then he noticed that there was kids in there, and he said, "Don't send me pictures of kids," then I can understand that.
That's what I think happened. So basically, he's received it and he's seen kids in there.
Yeah.
And he's basically said, yo, don't send me no kids.
No, but Brent just said that.
No, this
No,
is not how it is. I need to stipulate.
I need to find
they're
the
not-
article.
He's not in big old court because
No, don't.
It can be.
Wait. Don't say it can't be and add your own thing to it. Based on what you saw, though, is that how it came across in the article? I'm not trying to defend it, but I just want to be accurate.
How I read it, and obviously listened to it.
Yeah,
He had conversation with this guy.
cool.
This guy is
Some maniac.
some sort of plug.
Yeah.
And through him being the plug, he's now sent him some pictures. Right? And I will double check this once I finish telling you how it is I see it.
Yeah.
And amongst those are a collection of images that he hasn't stipulated are illegal.
Cool.
When he now says, I have more that are illegal,
Okay, so at this point, has he sent him
he's
just
already sent him
legal
a
stuff?
whole bunch of stuff.
Legal stuff, though.
This whole legal stuff, in my head, he ain't sent him anything that is legal. All of it
None of this is legal.
All of it is mad.
For one.
All of it is mad in my head. I don't know
Okay,
if it
cool.
was some
I get you.
bestiality. I don't know. I ain't got a clue. But it wasn't the choice stuff. It wasn't the stuff you can get on
Pornhub.
Like Pornhub.
You understand?
So this is
He just gone there.
exclusive match.
Exactly,
He just
yeah,
gone
exactly.
there.
It's true.
What,
It's true.
are you just assuming this?
No, off the back of what I've been
okay,
hearing,
okay,
people
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about it. And I think one of the pictures, some of the pictures were penetrative. Some of them,
Yeah.
it's nice to talk about.
So that's the category A crazy stuff. That's the worst category you can get. So some of that stuff was sent as well.
So what are we doing here?
What do you mean?
And why does it matter? Why does context matter in this
Because
regard?
if it's sent to him and after it's been sent to him, he's recognized and said, yo, don't send me this again.
But they still found it on his phone, right?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I already said in the
In
beginning.
my
he
head,
could have deleted it.
he's
straight.
jumping ahead and thinking, if the police don't find me, I need to basically go on record saying
something.
I don't want anything
Yeah,
illegal.
exactly.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, but
like-
you still would delete the pictures, though.
No,
Like I
what
said,
I'm saying.
I want this framed as though
We're not justifying it.
not justifying
way.
it.
Oh, no
it's that
chance.
it's a mistake that he's in court.
like-
Oh, no one's saying
a
that.
couple years looking through this particular guy's computer and the communication this, that, and next. He's in front of a judge for a reason. Do you
Yeah,
understand?
yeah, of course.
Fuck Huw Edwards, innit? Just to wrap it all up. That's nasty. I don't care. I
He's
don't care.
nasty,
bro.
man.
Nasty.
All right, cool. Our next headline. An East London borough has warned it is hurtling towards bankruptcy over spiraling homelessness and private rental costs, as the government announced that the largest house building program since the post-war period was set to begin. So Newham Town Hall is facing a considerable financial pressure because of its temporary accommodation bill for homeless families, and without support, it could face an unprecedented budget gap of £175 million by 2026. The council is forecasting a £40 million overspend in this financial year, on top of the £22 million last year because of the rising cost of rent. The borough is supporting around 6,500 families in temporary accommodation and has more than 38,000 households on its social housing waiting list. In the 12 months to April, it saw 6,685 homelessness applications, which is up 26% on the previous year. The town hall blamed the high reliance on the private rental sector, with a diminishing number of properties, a 35% fall in council housing stock, and benefits not keeping up with inflation. And our last headline, which is what our topic of the day will be based on, is basically about the riots in Southport, man. So yeah, there's been an outpouring of rage in the Merseyside town. Why? Because of the disinformation about the attacker's identity, which was amplified and seen by millions on social media. So Merseyside police said that a 17-year-old male from Banks in Lancashire, who was born in Cardiff, had been arrested on suspicion of murder. Despite this, and the laws in the UK making it a criminal offence to identify a suspect who is a minor, false claims began to circulate online purporting to name the suspect as Ali al-Shakati, and claiming that he had arrived in the UK on a small boat last year. So according to Mark Owens-Jones, who's a disinformation researcher professor, there were at least 27 million impressions on social media posts stating or speculating that the attacker was Muslim, a migrant, refugee, or a foreigner. Among the accounts to peddle such claims was the influencer Andrew Tate, who claimed that the attacker was an illegal migrant and urged people to wake up. Professor Jones said that while people always spread incorrect information in the wake of a tragic event, there is a clear attempt to exploit the tragic incident by right-wing influencers and grifters, pushing an anti-immigrant and xenophobic agenda despite there being no evidence. That's it for our headlines.
All right, let's get into what you're saying, topic of the day.
Just because this keeps on flickering, I don't know why. Hopefully it stops flickering.
All right, guys. So like I said, topic of the day is going to be based on the Southport riots, all right? I just wanted to basically get into why you guys think this even occurred in the first place. Does social media have too much power? Do you feel like the police could have made things better by just being more transparent about the information? Do you feel like maybe the police did handle it well because the guy is 17 after all, and the suspect, and you can't give certain information about this guy, you know what I'm saying?
Sorry, give context.
All right.
The police, no, what?
What happened now? Shut down.
Enemies are working. Chelsea, come on now.
So is the you black that done this?
Who?
He's trying to say he's a Muslim guy.
We don't know.
Oh,
his
no,
colour.
yeah,
I think they
he's a
just.
black guy, you know?
Oh, he's black as well, yeah.
17.
He's black as well.
He's from
His parents
Rwanda.
came from Rwanda.
Oh, I
Oh.
thought they were trying to act like he was from.
Yeah, no.
But someone
Middle
lied and
East.
said he was a Muslim guy from some other place who came illegally in the UK on the boats last year.
Yeah, I heard that.
That's what
so
caused
the
the
Muslim
problems.
name and the Muslim guy's a fake news.
Yeah,
that's going on.
completely. Yeah.
Now, is that someone's real name though? Did they put a picture out?
No, no
Okay,
picture.
good.
Just
I
some
think
name.
I've seen a
Underage,
picture.
Under 18.
I think I've seen a picture.
Because that'd be horrible.
I don't think it's a real picture though.
Oh, it's not a real picture.
No.
I hope it's AI because mind your business. People think you're a murderer.
Oh, right. Yeah,
That's sick.
good point.
Are we back?
Yes, please.
Okay, cool. All right, guys. It's like I was saying, topic of the day. Yeah, I just want to get you guys' thoughts on it, man. Do you feel like it's social media's fault, the power of social media? Do you feel like it's the agenda of the right? Do you feel like the police could have done better in kind of, you know, getting rid of the flames by just being a bit more transparent? Or do you feel like the law they were just working within the law, basically? And because he's 17, there's only certain information we can say to the public.
So like when you say withholding information, what information? Like his name and identity?
Yeah, so basically they didn't give much information at all, which meant that when social media was saying he's 17, he's Muslim, they couldn't come out necessarily and say, yo, this is fake.
They could. We've done that before.
Not if you're 17 though. They don't really come out and they don't give any
It's
information.
illegal. They can't do that. If you're under 17 and
Yeah,
so
can't give any
they won't
information.
release your name or your picture.
No, but they can
No, but
come
they
out
can
and
come out
say
and say
that
that
this is
this
all
is not-
false.
Yeah,
We
this is
appreciate
not
we don't
right.
speculate. Do you get me? Yeah, they come
Because-
out and say stop
But
speculating.
won't people say, oh yeah, you're just lying? Where's the real information?
No, but
We don't care what people say.
no,
It's
but
still under investigation as well.
I think the thing here is though, yeah, it's like when the police were getting stick because of kicking the Asian
Yeah, the
people
Manchester
in the airport, right? They came out and made a statement because they were getting a lot of backlash because it was like the police are bad, you're racist, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Within 24 hours, statements were released where they were like, there's a lot more context to what happened. You guys are only seeing one clip. Prior to this, etc., etc., etc. happened to give context to, I guess, reduce the amount of backlash that they were getting they could have done the same. I'm not saying come out and give my guys details, but the same way you wanted to correct the facts, you could have done the same thing. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
All I have to do is just tell people to stop speculating, and more information will release when it can be. If it can be. Simple. No one else should tell his name, his family, none of that.
But does that really help though? Like when you're dealing with people who have an agenda.
That's what I was gonna
But
say.
then, hold on. But then, regardless of whether it helps or not, you've done your part. At this point, you've done nothing.
Yeah, but
So, do you see what I mean?
I get what you're saying. So just more.
They could have
so just
managed it.
You could have
Crisis
managed. You
management.
haven't done anything. You've literally let everybody run wild and loose.
But what's been the effects of people running with their own narrative? What's come from that?
The riot.
Well, what are they rioting?
So they
At the
basically
police or what?
No,
They burned down the
they
mosque.
tried to mash up
They
the mosque,
burnt
the
mosques.
Exactly. So they have a duty of care to have done. So that's why they should have done that. First of all, this land loves any isms, any type of hate, whether it's Islamophobia, racism. Oh, inject it. They love it. So they absolutely should have done that. They should have done that. They should have come and said, "You're speculating at this point, whatever." And like Gina said, it covers their back. Like they've done. It covers their back. But not doing that, seeing all that's going on and all that hate that's fueling, of course, is going to have an effect on Muslim community. And of course, like they had a duty of care to do that. I think them not saying anything, I think they made things worse by, when I say withholding information, I don't think they needed to give details about the guy, but by not making a statement, they did withhold that information. Even when in the past where someone's gone missing or something's happened, whether it's a child or not, or something's happened, and say the public has been involved in trying to find them or trying to whatever it is, and they've just seen the body, they'll be like, "Oh, we'd appreciate if no one speculated right now because we're still trying to figure out what body we've seen or what this is." Do you know what I mean? They can do it. It's no skin off their nose to have done it. They won't break the law by just telling people to stop speculating. So,
I hear what you're
police do what the
saying,
police do.
but you know, like in my head, I see it like, cool. These people have got this information. Yes, you're saying stop speculating, stop potentially spreading this information or whatever. But if there's nothing substantial for people to hold on to, people may just see it as, well, we don't trust the police lied to us anyway. So, like, give us some information. And I think that this is what a lot of the MPs were saying as well. Granted, they weren't right, but they're saying, look, tell us so we know, and then all this sort of stuff can stop.
No, but they can't do that because it's a minor though. So that's
Precisely.
dumb, first of all. But the thing is, just because people are asking for doesn't mean you have to give it to them. So just because people are saying that, give us, like, if they did say stop speculating, blah, 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 that's all they need to do. That's all they need. That's all their duty, as far as their duty of care, that's all they needed to do. They don't then need to go in a back and forth on Twitter with the random racist Steve from some Shropshire somewhere. Do you get what I mean? Like, they don't need to do it back and forth. So
even though they're not allowed to give the youth man them information and stuff like that, yeah. When they saw what was going on, even like locally or whatever, and they're saying that people are stoking up the fires and saying all this Islamophobia stuff and all that, ain't they allowed to come out and say the person's not Muslim?
I thought they could have done that.
That's not
That's not giving his
That's
identity.
not giving up identity or information. Or
It's just
nothing
so
like
that it can stop what's happening.
Yeah, because you can see what's going on in the sediments that's building and stuff, and then especially if people are
Burning mosques and stuff.
mobilizing in the streets and heading towards areas and stuff like that. Ain't they allowed to get a message out there and say, actually, guys, just hold the phone.
Calm down.
It's not even a Muslim person.
But where does it like start and stop? Because what if, for example, these people who had agendas, it started from a couple of people saying, listen, I've got word that it's out of these two people. He's either a Muslim guy or he's this guy.
There was
And I have
someone
the
online
address of
that
both
had
of
bare
these people.
tweets and they were saying, it's this person. They were saying like, it's this person, a name,
Imagine.
and they're saying like 100%. And I don't know, people might have been asking them to cite their sources, but they were just on some, trust me, they're not going to give you, it's this person. And it had bare tweets, retweets and likes and stuff like that.
Because you know what? Even if they didn't come out to say he's Muslim, they could have just come out and said all the information that's currently out there about this attacker is false. Covers every basis. Whether it's male, female, child, adult, Muslim, Jewish, whatever it is, covers all of it. Just come out and say all the information that's currently out there is false.
And that's what I'm saying. Legally, are they allowed to do that? Is that what's holding them back? What was holding them back from doing
Because what they
that?
can't do is name the person. You can't give the child's identity. That's what they can't do. But I don't think that they cannot. I've seen them in other situations come out and be like, the information that's currently out there is da-da-da, and I would appreciate if people stop speculating because it's harmful for da-da-da or whatever else.
They may not have been kids though in that situation. Because like I was saying, what if it was a situation where there was news going around, it being between a couple of people, and then you say, well, this guy wasn't a Muslim. You've kind of told those people who've got certain information that it's the other person then. You know what I mean? And that may start off a chain
No,
reaction.
because other the Taylor religions, it could have been anybody.
No, but I'm saying if people have already got in their minds, I know it's out of 2 or 3 people.
I agree with what I'm not saying. There is a duty of care that the police need to have, especially in regards to mitigating any riots or any damage, public damage. But even in saying that, Islamophobia has been rampant for decades now. So all of this agendas, especially since the government don't want to take responsibility of how much they fucked up the UK, they usually blame on immigrants. It's all that same narrative. The immigrants took our jobs. The boats are coming.
Go back to where you're from.
Yeah, look how powerful reform is. Even the way the media uses images of people of colour when they've done a crime versus someone that's white that's done a crime. I feel like all of this is now, it's just finally boiled over. It's now just at it's reached a tipping point and it's tipped over. I think everyone, I feel like Southport needed an excuse to do that. I think they needed something to because they had it bottled up in them for a long time.
And that's how I feel like as well. The police have a duty of care because they know historically how this place is. There's always conversations about immigrants, and like you said, like they know, man. If there was a white kid that had done it, and people went around killing white people and rioting around white streets and whatever whiteness is going on, they would have come out and said something. They would have come out and said something.
And it's the media's language as well. Like, do you remember when Julie Hartley Brewer on, I think it's GB News, was talking to, I think it was a spokesman from Palestine or some sort of Middle Eastern country, and he was trying to get his point. She asked him a question, and as he was answering, she interrupted him. So he carried on answering the question. And she went, I know you're not used to women talking in your country, but here we let our women talk. And that didn't get touched. Or there's always stuff framed in Muslim countries as either their lives or not.
As valuable as anyone else.
Islamophobia is very, very rampant in the UK. I watched a little thing on Navarra Media. You know Tommy Robinson's thing he had here? They were interviewing people that were going there, and a lot of them were saying, you know, this country's moving towards Islam, and I'm sick of Islam, and they're destroying the country, and they're the reason why our city isn't making enough money, the economy's down because of these Muslims, look at these Muslims getting benefits. That was rampant throughout the whole video. So I feel like this is now, again, it's just incited or allowed them to justify or it's probably like emboldened their racism.
So you feel like this is definitely, politics has fueled this?
100%. Politics has fueled this, and because the Conservatives will never take responsibility of what they've done in the country and rather do culture wars and blame trans people or people of colour and ethnic minorities, that's only fueled conspiracies and just idiot misinformation.
Did you see that? What was it?
It's the top of the mic is where you're speaking to, not the side of it.
See how we starting them for no reason. You see that?
Oh, damn.
What do you mean, wow? It's a suggestion, isn't it?
Not just.
Yeah.
It's important because they won't be hearing you clearly.
Thank you.
Did I miss that? Was that shade?
No, it was your delivery. 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Maybe you should put me in your intro.
Huh?
Maybe it will bang. Put me in your intro. Put some sort of shit to me in your intro. Because anything I say to you, apparently.
No. It's not anything you say. Your delivery was very shady. You said the top of the mic is where you speak into, not the side. That's not how you tell someone to speak. Do you know what I mean? Like, imagine you're talking, and I just said to you, Esther, the top of the mic is where you speak to, not to the side. No, because I'd be like,
I'll be honest, I'm not seeing the shade.
No, I would be like, Esther, do you know what? Yeah, can you talk into the mic at the top because you're talking to the side and they can't hear you? Maybe it's just me.
It's my history.
Yeah, I didn't think it
Mark,
was.
did you know?
I'm with you.
Yeah, it was shady. It was.
Right. It's mine. It was
Because
mine.
I'd be like, who do you think you're talking to? Are you?
I apologize.
I'd be like, okay. Hence why all of us were like,
Islamophobia in the media. Yeah, no, I think that's my point. I feel like the government has fueled it, especially with their rhetoric.
I was gonna say, sorry. Did you see that? As an American guy, I don't know, is he a politician or what? But he was saying that England's gonna be, or Great Britain's gonna be the first Islamic country with nukes.
I missed that.
It's crazy.
Can you imagine?
It's crazy.
Oh, man.
I missed it, and it's fine.
No, just speaking to that, the Islamophobia and stuff and the rhetoric, that's
You know, it's proper mad.
that's out there.
Bless you.
So people actually really buy into it. Like, there's people like the Tommy Robinsoners and the people,
do you know how popular
maybe
it
the
is?
ones that was voting. Like they're saying like, not Imran Khan, what's his name?
Sadiq Khan.
They're saying that he's trying to bring Sharia law to London.
What?
Can you imagine?
Sadiq Khan. Them little TFL moves he's making.
This is what they're saying.
Okay.
No, but it's
I feel like
scary
they-
because
you know
the
they
people
probably
out there
live in fear.
believe this stuff. Some people
100%.
just hear
Of
things.
a
yeah.
revolution.
Like a man will be sitting in the pub with his brethren, and his brethren will be spouting off all this stuff, yeah, and he just takes it
100%.
as
Like, he
gospel.
just goes on and passes
Yeah.
on.
That's
Passes
just
on,
as they
passes
move
on.
out. But they talk about like the immigration, like they're in 5-star hotels. All the immigrants are in 5-star hotels. And
Yeah. That's what they're saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
the government's
You
wasting
can't
money
get
on
a
the
house.
hotels.
You
Yeah.
want
yeah,
to
you can't get a house if you want
No.
to, but they're in 5-star hotels and that.
Like
And
where, bro?
They're not fact checking.
None.
Nothing.
No, they don't need
to.
to.
Don't need
Like
to.
what they know is what they know.
Yeah.
You get me? The country's in the pan. When they look outside on their
Did you
road,
say Islam?
one of the neighbor on their right's brand,
Yes.
and the neighbor on the left's brand,
Yep.
and this guy, it's over.
They're taking over.
It's the rapture.
This-
They bring on the rapture.
It says here that Islamophobia has risen 174% since
Do you know where that
2012 and
is?
2013, and that's just in London as well. 174%. That's nuts. I definitely feel like the government has a lot to answer for in regards to allowing that rhetoric.
Oh, see, Enoch said it was Vance. I didn't want to. I was thinking I didn't want to say it was Vance, but it was Vance that said it. It was JD Vance, Vice President.
He said loads
He said
of dumb
what?
shit.
He's like England's going to be the first Islamic country with nukes.
Idiot.
They're being funny. He's basically calling. He's saying it's an Islamic country now.
It's an
because
Islamic
of
country.
All the immigration and
I want to ask you guys, two more questions pretty much. If this guy was Muslim, if this guy did attend that mosque, right, would you guys, what would your responses be? Would you be understanding
No.
of why the people are rioting?
No, because imagine that you got a school where one kid does. Okay, are people burning down the BBC because Huw Edwards allegedly did what he did? Are people burning down ITV because Philip Schofield allegedly did what he did? It doesn't work that way. It's not that you can't do stuff like that. You have one bad apple, one rotten apple here, doesn't mean everyone else has to suffer for it. That's wild. That's really wild. If one kid in school does something, do they go down and burn down the whole school? Do they go and chastise the entire class, the entire year? No. So even if it was a thing where he is Muslim and he did go to that mosque, he's a bad breed, and that's just it.
True indeed.
Even it's like that's his decision. He's an individual, and he should be the one to suffer the consequences for his actions. Like
So
there's no justification for their foolishness.
Are there ever good reasons for rioting?
Yes, there can be.
Okay, what sort of
Police
reasons?
brutality.
Okay, cool. So with the rioting will come police people getting injured. Police people. The people.
They say a female woman the other day.
Did you say that?
Yes.
Hey, nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Like them getting injured, people's property getting destroyed, stealing,
man.
theft, things of that nature. Is it really justified?
Unfortunately, it's collateral damage.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I in my response, if it was a Muslim person and it was my child that got stabbed, I'm running.
You're burning down a mosque?
Yeah, I'm doing everything. That's my baby. So I understand the victims. And probably
You're
if
burning
they
down a
were,
mosque with other innocent people that did nothing to your,
I'm
to your
smashing.
child.
You know
My
what-
baby's been hurt.
You know what it is? I think.
One second.
No.
Sorry, continue.
No, go on. Go on.
You're so
Sorry,
annoying.
I'm doing something and I think
And
I
you
heard
heard.
something.
You did.
I'm just trying to clarify before people start calling me.
You heard what
shady.
you heard.
Did you say
Yes. He did.
I'm smashing everything I got to smash because my baby died. Yes, I'm smashing everything he's involved in. If my baby, if he killed my baby, yeah, I'm smashing everything.
If you were in
What, so
hospital at one point, you're going to burn down the
mash up the
hospital.
mosque?
Yes,
I'll
he
mash
said-
his
he said
house
yes.
up. I won't mash the mosque
But
up.
that's why
I'm
I
gonna
asked you.
fuck
That's
everything he has in.
That's why I paused, because I asked you directly, you're going to burn down the mosque.
I'm
You said
burning
it.
anything that he's involved
Are
in.
you
He's
burning the
involved
mosque?
in Islam.
everything
He's
he loves.
involved
Are you
in
burning the
Islam.
mosque?
I'm burning
His
everything he
GP,
loves.
his
That's
hospital.
what Marx
Everything he
asked
loves.
you.
Oh, what did you say, Marx?
I'm saying you're saying everything he's involved in. He's involved in Islam.
So you're burning down the mosque.
I'm burning him. His mum should have been watching him. I'm fucking everything he has in his life. Someone is responsible for that child. And he's killed my baby. I don't give a fuck. That's my baby.
You just made the
Nah,
TDA insurance go up.
That's my baby. It's not happening. That's what I'm saying.
Insurance is up, fam.
The reason why I understand where you're coming from is because you're a parent. You see what I mean? I'm not a parent. So, but being a passionate person and how I am, I'd probably be on the same shit, to be
No,
honest.
man, you're not even in a position to do that. I think it's people just using these excuses to like play out what's in their heart and their hatred. Like, do you get what I'm trying to say? And
what
it's
I
only
think.
minorities who get to feel like that. You get what I'm trying to say? That's why if a black person does something, it judges all black people.
Yeah.
If a Muslim person does something, it judges all Muslim people.
Yeah.
But that's because they're the minorities in this country. Because when a white person does something, it
doesn't
doesn't judge all white people.
Bro.
All white men ain't Philip Schofield now. Like but that's not how the masses are treating
not how
them.
it works.
And it's because they're
That's not society treats them.
and because they're the majority.
If he was white, his mum and dad are getting fucked up. Everything he's involved to go to church, and
But
they're
this is
responsible.
Yeah, but you're a minority saying
this
that,
goes back
though.
to the same mindset with like segregation and stuff like that, and not liking black people, not wanting black people about. Some people fabricated an excuse, whether it's real or whether it's fake. Like a person's been raped by a black person, and then you go and destroy a whole black community and all that. Yeah, it is not about the rape or the individuals that happened. It's about you not wanting them there and you not liking them there, and in the first place, and then using that as an excuse. To fuel all your fuckeries. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's still the wrong mindset. Like, regardless of what's happened, I'm saying it's your child, the rest is there. You can't want to go and take it out on. That's like when my man Liam Neeson or whatever his name is said back in the day when he was with the robbery, wanted to go and mash up a black. But it's all the same mentality. Like you can't. What are we doing here? You can't. That can't be it. That can't be cool because that's the whole reason why them things happen, and that's why they will always happen.
But is it? Obviously, Ramsey will talk for himself. But is it more so a case of just the anger you just wanted to lash out and hurt that person or anyone attached to that person more so than actually being blamed to those people?
There's been a break in communication. Someone hasn't been taking care of him for him to go into a place and stab 6-year-olds. So I'm dealing with anyone that's dealing with him. If anyone was being negligent in his upbringing, they're getting dealt with. Simple. Not his neighbor or anything like him and anyone that's involved with him.
But then, from the other perspective now, where does that stop? Because obviously, if you're saying anybody,
at that point, I don't care.
That's what
Like,
I'm
let's
saying
be
to
real.
you.
We're
It's the
not-
anger.
yeah,
It's the
yeah,
anger. It's not necessarily
yeah,
you
yeah.
attributing
That's not
pain.
anger. That's rage.
Yeah.
Anger,
All of
rage,
that.
it's
different.
It's
Yeah.
everything.
That's
It's
why.
not thinking.
That's why I said
Logically at all.
Yeah.
you're clearly thinking with emotion, right?
Yeah.
Because you at your core, that's not who you are.
Mm-hmm.
But you're allowing your emotion to lead.
Yeah.
That's why I said, because I know I'm a passionate person, and I can only imagine that same level of, do you know what I mean, coming on me. But I wouldn't go and burn up a mosque personally. But you know when it's like you're gonna seek revenge to some degree because you're never gonna be able to like. I don't think I'd be able to like live with that.
Yeah.
But, his whole world, my whole world will be done.
Yeah.
So I'm not thinking about the repercussions.
If a Chinese man killed your kid, are you gonna go and mash up your local Chinese?
All of them, all the chains.
All the Chinese,
but
are you
I'm
gonna go
you're
and mash
mashing
them up?
him
Are you
up.
going Chinatown and
it's
just going
you go in
bonkers?
I don't think, Mark, I don't think you understand what I'm saying.
No, because this what are we doing
Look
here?
like
understand
Beyonce
what
with the
I'm
bat.
Huh?
You
Beyonce
don't understand.
had the bat and she walked in.
Chicken balls everywhere, you know.
You imagine there's prawns in the air.
Who's racist now? You said chicken balls everywhere. You're actually an idiot.
No,
Nah,
No,
all the foods.
don't try and double
mean?
down.
Prawns.
You're obviously misunderstanding what I'm saying. You're obviously misunderstanding what I'm saying.
I'm trying to get.
Anything involved with him is getting finished.
No, I'm confused at that because Esther asked you a direct question and she said, and you said yes, you're mashing up
That's
everything.
crazy.
She asked
Is
you
that
if you're going to mash
opposite?
up the
Yes, I
mosque.
mash up everything. Yes, I'm not just going to because he's a Muslim like I am. No, anything he's involved in, I'm fucking up. His family, I'm fucking him up. Him, I'm fucking him up. No, because he's a Muslim. He likes Ribena, so I'm gonna fuck up his local sweet shop. Like it's not like that. It's him. Everything he's involved in. It's not I'm not mashing him up because of his ethnicity. I'm mashing him up because I want to destroy what he loves, the same way he destroyed what I love.
Okay. The last question was, what should happen to these rioters? Since a lot of the room is basically saying the rioting, especially in this context, is bad, right? Outside of police brutality, for example, that was just one example. But outside of those, I guess, extreme situations, what should happen to these rioters?
They should get arrested.
Yeah, get arrested.
Get
What
checked.
is it say? Full hand of the law, full force of the law, whatever
And
that's
go to
saying.
prison.
They need to go to prison. Like they would just stop all people.
When they rioted after
Mark
Mark
Duggan.
Duggan
Yeah,
and that,
100 people go to jail.
they said,
Yes,
yeah, they
yeah.
said they should
Yeah,
go
of
to
course they
prison.
should go
Send
to
them to
prison.
jail.
They should go to jail.
Because rioting is illegal, no? So I don't get why this is even
Exactly.
isn't the only thing for them to do is to go to
Do you know what I
jail.
mean? Because you know what it is? People that are always affected by an event, they tend to typically be like do peaceful protests and stuff like that. These are just wanting an opportunity to just release the anger of their racism and Islamophobia. Put them in jail, man, under the jail.
Let's not forget the kids that got indicted and charged with stealing a bag of rice in the Clapham Junction riots, and all they done is steal stuff from places that are already insured. These are men that have destroyed public property and have destroyed a mosque. So they should be done for hate crimes as well as anything else that comes with rioting.
But you can't say all they did was.
He did. The boy stole a bag of rice, and then Keir Starmer sent
all they
him.
did. You know what I mean?
What that took a picture with a bag of rice?
Yeah, but you can't say that's all they did.
But
Because
it's all
that's somebody's rights.
Did he hurt something?
No, but,
What are you talking about?
But technically, English
it's
language
Asda's
wise, all they did do was steal rights. That's
That
all
is,
the
yeah.
crime they
No, but
committed in that
what I
moment.
mean is like, it's like... It's
You
almost
can't
like-
minimize it.
Yeah.
I can minimize it because he stole rice.
What if it was your rice?
It's not because it's the shops.
But what if it was
It's
your
insured.
rice? So you care about... Because your stuff is insured, it's okay.
They were going to recoup all of that. Asda was going to recoup all of that. The boy got sent and charged for a bag of rice.
I'm not saying that you shouldn't.
And because he was a black boy, he got charged with the full extent of the law. So everyone, including the Donny he got the brick thrown at his dick, that guy needs to get charged. You ever seen that video? When he was writing against the police, he was walking back to his Donnies and someone just dashed a brick at him.
Well, Brent, that's the video I've given to Brent to put up.
With the brick video.
Yeah.
And is this... Okay.
This just happened.
Right. Oh, this video. Oh, I was cracking up. Because where's the video where it shows him before? No, there's a video here basically, like a few seconds before all of this happened, yeah.
Yeah, the back of the head thing.
Someone had a video, yeah,
You know when you
where
hit yourself
before...
and you touch something like there's blood there, yeah.
That's when it's real, isn't it?
There's a video just
and
before,
you're
yeah,
sure
a few
there's
seconds.
blood and there's no blood, you know.
There's no blood,
That's
but it's feel like there's
you
blood.
know. You know, you're nearly sure it's saying.
Nah, man. Poor guy. Poor guy, man. Poor guy.
Oh, man.
But he definitely, I'll be honest, he got the day he deserved there. That guy. Because there's a video I saw, it was just before he walked forward and he was like, who are you? Doing all that hooligan stuff. And he goes there and then that's what happens. So sometimes, you know.
They sent him home.
What damn
Alright.
shame.
I guess we can wrap up topic of the day there, man.
All right, man, let's get into our next headlines.
All right. So, Khalid Shaikh Mohammed, who's the man who planned the September 11 terror attacks in 2001 that killed nearly 3,000 people, has accepted a plea deal for a life sentence. This is according to the prosecutors, right? So Mohammed, along with 2 accomplices, will avoid the death penalty as part of the agreement to end the conspiracy case against them. News of the plea came in a letter from military prosecutors to family members of those who died in the attacks. The letter reads, according to the police, in exchange for the removal of the death penalty as a possible punishment, these 3 accused have agreed to plead guilty to all of the charged offences, including the murder of 2,976 people listed in the charge sheet. Some of those who were impacted by 9/11 disapproved of the deal. Next headline, and Iran has threatened harsh punishment for Israel, which it says was responsible for assassinating Hamas's leader on Wednesday. Israel has not commented directly on the strike which killed Ismail Haniyeh in Tehran early on Wednesday. However, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said that his country had delivered crushing blows to its enemies in recent days, including the killing of a senior Hezbollah commander in Lebanon hours before the Tehran strike. He also warned Israelis that challenging days lie ahead as fears of a wider conflict in the Middle East grow. In the past, the heavily armed Iranian support group has responded to the killings of senior members by firing barrages of rockets into Israel. The US has updated its travel guidance for citizens, advising them not to travel to Lebanon due to rising tensions, and the UK Foreign Secretary has urged nationals to leave the country. And our last headline, trigger warning on this one, and Israel has detained thousands of Palestinians during the war in Gaza and stands accused of numerous cases of torture. This is what the Office of the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights says in a new report. So the 23-page report released on Wednesday yesterday noted allegations of widespread abuse of prisoners being held incommunicado in arbitrary, prolonged detention. It was published during a tense standoff in Israel as far-right politicians and demonstrators opposed an investigation into the alleged sexual abuse of detainees by soldiers, based primarily on interviews with released detainees and other victims from October 7th to June 30th. The UN report found that since the war began, thousands of Palestinians, including medical staff, have been taken from Gaza to Israel, usually shackled and blindfolded. As of the end of June, Israel's prison service held more than 9,400 security detainees, the report said, adding that those detained have been held in secret without being given a reason for their detention and without a lawyer. At least 53 Palestinian detainees are known to have died in Israeli detention facilities, it said. It also detailed allegations of torture and other forms of cruel, inhuman, and degrading treatment, including sexual abuse of women and men. God damn it. And that's it for the headlines. It's time to pay them bills.
All right, let's get into Wenham Road.
You know, it's kicking off with Iran and Israel. You know, they bombed and they killed that guy.
Supreme leader literally just said that he's gonna retaliate, and this is what they wanted. This is what Israel wanted.
Yeah, so they're looking to, I'm guessing, pull America in.
Yeah, they've been trying to do it for a while.
This is bonkers, man. It's really gonna get heated now.
I was gonna sneeze. Right? No, I'm not. Okay, so sad news. Actually, there's a Nigerian she's a singer, actor, activist. Her name is Onyeka Onwenu. She's literally a legend. She's an absolute legend. She sadly passed away on, what did you say? On Tuesday. You know, she passed away. She's a singer, as I said. She's an activist. She's an actress. Like, I have a memory of like a film I watched when I was much younger. It was the saddest film I ever watched. And yeah, I just always remember her. But anyway, she was performing at a wedding actually. It was her friend's 80th birthday party. And she was actually performing. And after she performed, she sat down, slumped, and then they took her to hospital and she died. Wild. Just very wild, very, very quickly. But yeah, man, they're basically saying that the reports are saying that she suffered a heart attack, and yeah, man. But R.I.P. to a legend, man. She's absolutely legendary. So it is very, very sad news. And she was only 72 years old as well, and she's gorgeous. She looked so healthy and full of life when she was performing and stuff. And it's just so sad that literally a few minutes, that was literally the last thing she was doing. And a few minutes later, she passed away. But yeah, R.I.P. to her. What is next? Sorry, guys, I'm having to switch through screens. Oh, this is sad as well. So obviously the Olympics has been going on and stuff, yeah? There's a Nigerian Olympian. And you know what? Sometimes when people talk about Nigeria, people act as if you're making up stuff sometimes. There's a Nigerian Olympian, yeah? Imagine training for the Olympics for 4 years and now you can't enter because, she can't compete. She was meant to do the 100-meter race. She can't do it now because the federations did not enter her for the Olympics. So she went there, everything, went to register, and they can't find her.
Ridiculous.
But this is not the first time, man. It's happened last time. So 8 years now, this girl has trained. And each time she's been let down by a system. So anyways, unfortunately, she tweeted saying her name is Favor Ofili. And she tweeted saying, it is with great regret that I have just been told I will not be competing in the 100 meters at this Olympic Games. I qualified, but those with the AFN and NOC failed to enter me. I have worked for 4 years to earn this opportunity for what? She said, please remember, in the last Olympic Games, I was not able to compete because AFN, NADC, and NOC failed to release funds for athletes to be tested, which made 14 Nigerian athletes that qualified not compete. Then she says, now this. And then she says, if those responsible are not held accountable for taking this opportunity from me, neither organisation can ever be trusted in the future. She said, next is the 200 metres race, and she hopes she's entered. I'm never going to hold my breath for that. Of course, for her sake and her training, I hope she is, but I don't think anyone's going to be held accountable. Unfortunately, I don't think anything's going to come from it. But you know that when people start talking about why sometimes some Africans don't represent their country.
It's stuff like that.
It's stuff like this. 8 years.
The incompetence.
Bro. 8 years. That's mad. But anyway, I feel really sad for her. I feel really like that's just so horrible. But love and light to her. Next, so Robert Downey Jr. has been revealed as Doctor. Is it Doctor Doom? I wouldn't run with Doctor Doom. I like Doctor Doom. Run with it. I don't watch Marvel. But anyway, so basically, he's essentially taken on. He's basically replacing Jonathan Majors. Basically, so he's gonna be the villain, blah blah blah, whatever. Remember, Jonathan was meant to be Kang. Is it Kang or Kang?
I think it's Kang.
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 Wonderful. Yeah, Kang. And obviously, because of his situation with his ex Grace Jabari and whatnot, he's been unable. Well, he was fired from everything basically. But eventually, with that case, he was found guilty of misdemeanor assault and harassment, and he had no jail time. The free man just managed business. So anyways, basically, since it's been announced about Robert Downey Jr., there's been a lot of criticisms because basically people are saying that he also has a past of criminal things. So in the 90s, he was found guilty of possession of a controlled substance. He was also carrying a concealed weapon in a vehicle with a prior conviction. He was driving under the influence and use of a controlled substance. So people are like, why is he even given the grace to do all of that? But then this man who didn't go to jail, he literally just got a misdemeanor, slap in the wrist basically, can't come and do that. And then TMZ caught up with Jonathan Majors about it. And I felt bad for him, man. He said he was heartbroken because basically, sometimes they ask very stupid questions. Are you sad that you're unemployed? Well, duh. He's out here having to go and watch his girl be in Tyler Perry movies. Like, of course he's sad. But anyways, they asked him, the journalist basically asked him how he felt about all of that stuff. And he says, basically asked him, are you sad about it? And he said, yeah, I'm heartbroken, of course. He says, I love Kang. Dr. Doom is wicked, though. He went on to say, and then they asked him basically, that do they think it's fair that Robert Downey Jr. has got all the records that he's got, but then you didn't even get convicted of nothing, and you're in this position? And he said, I think it's fair that Mr. Downey is being and has been greeted with patience and curiosity and love. That's what is a media training man. I love that for him. He says, and he's allowed to work his art and be creative at that level. He went on to say that he didn't really get that. And then the journalist asked him whether he would return as Kang. And he said, hell yeah, because he loves Kang. And if that's what the fans want, that's what Marvel wants, then let's roll. So we'll see whether, I don't know. I hope he gets a chance again at some point.
Do you know what I was going to say? Yeah? So do you when people obviously commit offences and blood, and all that kind of stuff, yeah? Mm-hmm. Do you, at what point do you feel like they should be given a second chance? Or do you believe that they should be given a second chance? No, I believe in second chances because I don't believe in the cancel culture. Unless it's something absolutely
Huw Edwards.
Yeah, he's cancelled. Vybz Kartel cancelled. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? But
Robert.
Typically cancelled. Yeah. But I feel like there's certain things where I think with this situation, it going to court and stuff and it being a misdemeanor and all the evidence they found and blah, 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 I do think that he was inappropriate with her. Absolutely. However, I think that if he shows, because I think he has to do therapy as well and stuff like that. If he shows that he's grown and improved and blah, 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 then he should be given a chance.
Have you seen the uproar about the Olympian? Right,
yeah,
I wanted to even talk about that.
Who's that?
I was supposed to bring it up at last topic.
Literally, I wanted to bring it up because I saw a video yesterday and it was so interesting.
Context.
So there's an Olympian who, I don't know what sport he's in.
Volleyball, I believe.
Right, and basically, he had sex when he was 19 with a 12-year-old.
What?
Yes.
Yeah,
right.
He
went to jail. He went to jaw?
went to jail.
He went to jail, so it's
What country is
basically
he from?
here.
Holland or something.
No, Holland.
No, he's from Holland.
yeah,
Oh, but she's from
yeah.
Milton Keynes. She's from
You talking about
The girl.
the girl, isn't she from?
Oh yes, yeah. I think she's a British girl.
She's British.
Yeah.
She's a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
I don't know how they met or what the story was, but basically now he's not allowed to be with everybody else. He's kind of separated from them and stuff. And obviously some people are upset that he's actually been allowed to
represent the country.
the country and play. And there was a woman. It was a back and forth on the BBC or something, and they were having a debate about it. And she was just basically he was young.
19.
It was do you know what I found really interesting about what she was saying? Because it was like she was giving him so much grace. Oh, you know, if I got judged for what I did between the ages of 12 and 19, I just thought, are you hearing what you're saying?
That's so
you know that
cringy to
age
hear.
gap is what?
Was that Paula Radcliffe or something?
Yeah, she was. She had to apologize, but basically,
Oh, was
wished
it?
him good luck.
Yes. It was-
She
A
was
12-year-old.
Yeah, she wished him good luck in the Olympics, and so she got.
Yeah,
Put
she
up
said
on it,
she,
on
does,
LBC,
she
right?
said the same thing. She said like he's made the mistakes where he's done his time, and I wish him all the best of luck, kind of thing.
There's certain things I can't give you.
And she was just basically like, obviously,
tricky
everyone's
one.
saying that it's like, I guess, rape in the bad sense of the word, yeah. But she was kind of like justifying it where it was like, oh no, but it wasn't that, like, it wasn't that kind of rape. It's like the girl liked him and he,
12.
and basically, you know, when you lie about your age when you're young. And you know what I mean? And
That's
you know,
sickening.
12-year-olds don't look like they're 12. Like, it was all of that stuff. And she was like, no, but I'm not saying it's wrong. But I
That's
just thought, you're a
sickening.
woman, you know?
She's
I thought
embarrassing.
you actually, I don't know if you've got kids, but basically you're telling me that if your 12-year-old daughter came and told you that, and she basically, apparently, she went for the morning after pill the next day at the chemist.
The 12-year-old.
Yes.
Oh my
And that's
God.
when it basically, I think that's what happened because they
had to ask you-
They said to her, how old are you? Because it was very obvious she was
was a child.
extremely underage. Like, she was extremely underage.
So Paula needs to shut the fuck up. Ever since she shut herself, she needs to shut the fuck up. Just shut up. Also, another thing that I want to add on to that is they wouldn't allow women wearing hijabs in the Olympics, but they
Right.
allowed the nuns.
Scary times.
Mad, you know.
Scary times.
Anyway, but with the Olympics, there's been a lot of stuff going on anyway, because people are saying technically Israel shouldn't be allowed to
Yeah.
be competing. Because when was it Russia back in the day or something like that, wherever it was,
Yep.
when they were doing what the acts of war and whatnot, they weren't allowed to compete. They had to go home. But here we are. It's just crazy, man. But yeah, man, we'll see what happens with Jonathan Majors. I do think he will come back though. I think it's just like he has to earn it now.
It's gonna take a while, man.
Yes, maybe it's gonna be the next Tyler Perry film, I reckon. I'm gonna watch that. I'll let you guys know how it goes. And the news that took the streets by the storm yesterday: Vybz Kartel is free. The free man. Any more?
I didn't know till this morning.
Oh, I saw it last night.
So remember, like a while ago, I talked about how basically he came to the Privy Council here in the UK to basically appeal his conviction or whatever else, and they overturned the conviction. So what needed to happen? Sorry.
Is he a murderer?
This is what I don't understand. Didn't he get done for murder?
Yeah.
Well,
that's
yeah.
what I
So
heard.
that was the charge. So basically, he came here to appeal that, and then they
Wow.
basically
Mama, show you that fashion.
so they overturned the conviction, and then he had to go back home, and then the Jamaica, right?
Yeah.
Thank God. The Jamaican court had to basically decide whether they would do the trial over again, blah blah. And there was 3 people in the Court of Appeal, and they basically decided like, no more.
I don't tire.
They're tired. So cut long story short, the man is done. So what they said was the interests of justice do not require a new trial to be ordered. It's interesting. Justice for who? I mean, he's been in jail for 13 years.
13 years though.
But allegedly, the man killed a man.
But
So justice for who, child?
for the economy is gonna boom in Jamaica now.
Do you know the memes I've been seeing? Has been killing me.
Can I just quickly
Wait, I
say
might have to
something
book a
though,
flight.
yeah?
You know, I got.
There's only one
You
thing
wanna
that
feel it?
there's one thing that
on the
I
ground.
do.
No, I said if vibes come home, I swear we got to book a flight. That's
Can you
just
not
the
hear
rules,
coming here?
man. I'm gonna talk to the man and see if we can go.
Can I just quickly say something though?
Yeah,
Yeah,
baby.
I find it really interesting because I kept seeing this comment happen a lot, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, Afrobeats, I'm a piano. Your time is done now." Bashment's like blah blah blah.
Oh,
right,
shut
yeah?
up, man.
And the thing that made me laugh was I thought, but he's still been releasing music. though.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
like,
but it's not the same thing.
no, I know,
It's
but I
definitely not
want
done.
people to really
not
understand
done.
that Afrobeats, like, our time is not done. I'm
It's
so
just
sorry.
started.
man, free paper bun up, man.
No,
We just
No.
started.
sorry. I just want you to understand.
I
That
know everyone likes Bashment. Sorry, I don't listen to Vibes. I might know a couple of songs that I don't.
Vibes is cold.
the thing is,
And
I'm
that's- I
not
love
saying
that
that
for
he's
him and his
not.
household.
Yeah.
Vibes is cold.
But
And
it's not.
but I'm not
Bashment's
going to
not my
become a Bashment
sound.
head because I've never been a Bashment
I've
head
never been a
anyway. Like, I
Bashment
enjoy
head.
it. Like I enjoy a set, but for me, you think I'm going to a dance? Like you think?
I don't think anyone can get into it anyway. His first concert's gonna be a rap for Jamaica.
It's getting mad.
I couldn't think of
It's
anything
getting mad.
worse.
People are
I
literally.
couldn't think of anything
The
worse.
memes are so funny.
Mark, what are you doing?
What?
You're doing what I think you're doing, isn't it?
What's that?
You're sorting out tickets. You're in the group chat
He
right
smashes the
now
man them in
saying,
it. Saying, man them, what we
who's in
saying?
Look, you know what it is? It's only right. Vybz is on the road.
You gotta be on road too.
We gotta go to Jamaica. I gotta move some things around in my
So
calendar.
dirty,
I gotta
yeah.
look at this.
But
and say,
now,
Can you imagine? Man's actually in the group chat
to
right
be fair,
now.
he's probably going to be doing a lot of stuff out
we
there.
need to go now.
Crazy stuff.
It's sappity.
We need to go ASAP.
Drake's
Jamaica's
already
a good-
booked his flight.
Jamaica's
Yeah,
a good
Drake
time though.
Drake posted his t-shirt that says free vibes,
Oh.
and he posted another picture. And well, you know, why does he do them duck
next
lips?
week he's gonna be in Jamaica.
Why?
Watch. And then they're gonna be in the
Oh
studio
my
together, and we're gonna get a Drake and Vybz.
Yeah, that's
And
his
he's
comeback.
gonna
That's
put
That
on bad
might
accent.
bring Drizzy
That's
black.
his collab. That's his comeback.
He's like, so, Drake was the one who released him.
That's his
Drake's
collab.
probably the one who released him.
That's his comeback.
That's gonna sell off.
It
Drizzy
is.
and Vybz.
Yeah, you're right. You're
Oh
right.
my god, it's
Right.
over.
Imagine
He's
Vybz is
capitalising
like,
off-
no, sorry, I side with Kendrick. Oh,
No chance.
No, no,
OVO,
Vybz
That
will
would-
do
we'll do a
won't
t-shirt.
The Vybz will do that. Ah, whoa.
I don't want to. Okay. All right. Can
No, not Evie saying, "Oh, whoa."
you imagine? Like, what the hell?
But you don't
Wait,
know about how
Vybz is cold though.
Vybz is funny.
He is,
man.
he
That's
is,
what-
he
even
is,
like
he
some
is, he
stream
is.
with Russian, and he just came on in the dark, and he must have sang 2 lines, and then went, "I'm out," and then just cut off the thing. Like Vybz is proper, man. Vybz is proper, but he did allegedly he murdered someone.
Boy, anyway, imagine how that person's feeling. Like the person's, I don't know who it was, if they got family or wife, whatever it is, kids, and like the whole world is celebrating this man being free, but this is the harm he allegedly did to you.
But a lot of people.
It's a
deal
hard
with
day.
that.
Apparently he's
Diddy's
dropped
victims
an
have been dealing
album.
with that for years as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Someone said apparently he's dropped an album.
Already?
He ain't stopped working.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need the rest up and thing for a bit before and get into new music. What's he saying? I was supporting his freedom until I saw the video of him kissing her.
Oh, in the car.
Kiss me, babe.
No, that was
for
funny
Turkish
though.
milk.
Is
Are
she
you so
Turkish?
stupid?
Is she mixed?
Or Greek?
I mean, she looked black to me. Was she Turkish?
This is the same girl that has been holding him down
13
from
years.
reporting on her, and she put her face on the mixtape and thing and all that.
Oh, yes, I remember
and
that.
you want to begrudge him? That's his queen, man.
No, but it's the way he said kiss. No, have you seen it though when he said kiss me, babe?
That's so icky.
No, another comment killed me though. Like, I'm so happy to see him return to his normal colour. I said, why is the internet so rude? Why
rude.
is the internet so rude?
Very rude. Anyway, he's free. Everybody's happy and whatnot. And then lastly, in the UK streets, in the UK word and road, there's a girl basically, she does like, basically during the Clubhouse and whatnot, she basically blew up. And she does like Love Island commentary and like reviews and like throwing events and stuff like that. Retweet. So her name's Ashley Louise, right? She calls herself a famous moderator and whatnot. So anyways, right, she apparently, allegedly, done scammed some people out of $7,000. Yeah, is right. Is right. So these girls, basically, there's 5 of them, and they basically put out a joint statement talking about how basically she promised them, yeah, that she had like a partnership with British Airways, and they were going to go on a trip. You know, okay, here's my truth. Here's my truth. Why are you laughing, Brent? Here's my truth. Some of you deserve to be scammed. You do. Because sometimes people, like, do you know what it is? So basically, yeah, these girls got scammed because they were very excited that an influencer was talking to them. You were being a beg, and you put this girl on a pedestal, and she clocked that you put her on a pedestal, and she took advantage of it. Because when I'm hearing British Airways has a partnership with her, so now you're gonna pay for the flight, and you two, Mumu, you pay for the flight.
You know what it is? I do think though sometimes you have to exercise wisdom.
Like,
You have to think of the brand and think like, do you see what I mean? Like, and the stuff that you've heard and stuff, and is it realistic?
where's the you know she put it on Snapchat, yeah, allegedly, 'cause I saw a screenshot flying around, put it on Snapchat talking about, no funny business. Like, she basically advertised how the fraud guys advertise a quick hotel in Amsterdam.
No, but that's how you get
Right.
done, and this is how these people scam you, because they got the audacity, yeah. Because a lot of people
Audacity?
but a lot of people project in it, and they treat people how they like to be treated, and they don't do this kind of stuff. You know what I'm trying to say? So when people come to you with things, it's only the proper skeptics and the glass half empty kind of people that will question certain things. You just think, why would a person do this? Why is a person doing this? You get what I'm trying to say? It's easy to get caught up when someone's coming to you like and telling you, like I'm saying, especially if you're a normal person and they're an influencer, they're telling you, I've got this collaboration with this brand, or I've got this deal, let's pattern up. And don't get me wrong, you should always do your due diligence with stuff
Absolutely.
and be guided because it just makes sense. But it's easy to see how people can get duped because you just don't think people were doing this stuff.
Do you know what it is though? I think when it's like old people that've been scammed, someone call them and they're like, oh my gosh, your grandson is being kidnapped, and they don't call anybody. Like, it's just people I give grace to when it comes to them being scammed and stuff like that. Like when it's people in love as well, I give them grace, blah blah blah. But when it's just a case of you want proximity to a celebrity, or you want proximity to a public figure, you know, there's people that DM people and they're like, oh hi, it's Beyonce. Don't tell anybody, me and Jay-Z are a bit strapped for cash. Do you mind sending me £1,000? People are sending it. People are sending it.
Yeah, but if I said like, oh yeah, I'm doing like a weekend or whatnot, if people sign up and give me your deposits and stuff like that, don't give me the money. They don't expect me. Yeah, they don't expect me to go and do fuckeries.
But you would say we're going to this place and did it a weekend. She said to them, she has an arrangement. They don't know what the arrangement is. Yeah. She has an arrangement with British Airways for a special trip. And she wants them to join her on it. That's all the information they got. I have an arrangement with British Airways for a special trip. And I want you guys to join me on it. And then they're claiming that they're friends, yeah. And so basically, she hasn't addressed any of it. She said she's going to come back and address it at a later date, basically. But please listen, yeah. She
said if you don't want to take it back in blood.
Yeah. But you know the mad thing? It's like she hasn't addressed the scamming that she, you know, whatever. But you know one thing she did address? She said, stop calling me your friend. We're not friends.
A word.
So it's even worse that knowing that they weren't even her friends, because if it's like a close friend, that's fine. I would trust my close friend. Do you know what I mean? But
yeah, but she would have been treating them. She would have been
sweetening them. Word.
They would have been her friend at the time.
That's true, actually.
When she was asking for the money, that would have been.
That's
their
true.
friend
They would have been friends.
They would have been friends then. It's easy to come and say that after the fact.
True, that is a word. But anyways, yeah, they got scammed and whatnot. She's been getting cooked online. Apparently, she's got a lawyer to sort it out. Blah blah.
That
We'll
hashtag,
see.
so she's in hashtag, you clicked it?
Surviving AP.
No, treacherous liar.
You know, I thought that was just someone just saying it. It's like actual.
Treacherous
It's
liar.
on.
Treacherous liar was trending.
No.
What, yesterday?
Click hashtag treacherous liar. It is hilarious. Hilarious.
Sorry.
Click hashtag treacherous liar on Twitter and see what's going on there.
That's wild.
They was on her. They was in campfire. They had a campfire over
Yeah, but you know what it is as
effigy
well?
of her on it.
You know what it is about when people get cooked on Twitter as well? When you're someone that people don't like here, or people are waiting, because people are waiting to be cooked. So one of the things that she said was that she said she will address it all soon. Thank you to everyone who's messaged and waited to reserve judgment until they've heard my side. Certain people I will speak to in private. People that she's speaking to in private talking about, like, imagine me getting cooked, you're joining in, and I message you privately to be like, Marks, like, why would you be joining in? And then you then screenshot me saying, Marks, why are you joining in? And then put it up. I mean, it's really how that is Ashley.
Please be Ashley.
Hello? Treacherous liar?
Hello.
I'm done.
Morning.
Hello.
Who are you speaking to, please?
Yeah, over here. I'll be quick on this.
No, we're not doing
No.
it.
We can't hear you, babes.
You need to call back potentially.
Possibly. Yeah, man. But one thing I don't rate at all, though, because basically she used to be really plus size and she's lost a lot of weight and blah, blah, blah. I don't rate people. Okay. I don't rate people cussing her body and stuff like that. I think that's really out of order. And that's how you know what's really been in people's minds. They've been wanting a chance. It's like the racist writing. It's been in their heart. They've been wanting a chance to say this. Now people are talking about, like, very horrible things people have been saying. I'm not going to say one of them.
Yeah, but if she's
But
got
it's
the
very
videos
horrible.
doing her fitness journey and they're saying that she took the money for a gastric band.
Yeah.
No, but
man.
she did have a gastric band, though.
She did, but they're saying that the gastric band costs around $7,000.
Oh, so that's what the
because
money was
she's
for.
into-
Oh. Like, she's never hid it. Like,
Yeah.
She's been very honest and open about having a gastric band. Or
Yeah.
balloon or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But she got the money by nefarious means.
Oh.
That word
Yeah,
is so
man.
funny.
We'll see
What?
what the fair is. I know, it's just it's so deep.
So funny, man.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Who are we speaking to, please?
Yeah, it's Kofi here.
Morning, Kofi. How are you?
Hi there. I'm fine, thank you.
Wonderful.
I'm fine. Yeah, I'll be really quick on this Ashley Louise
That's all right, babe.
stuff.
Go on.
Like, I'm not really into this whole stuff, but I do know she's hated. And
Proper.
she's really, like, hated by people. And I don't think it's a case where these girls were just duped willy-nilly. I think she really befriended. I think one of them she really befriended, and she got to know their parents and everything, and then she stole the money. So on that one, I don't think she's a genuine person, and she's a bit of a weird one. I remember back in the day, she used to lie about her ex-roadman beating people up and lying about receiving Valentine gifts. So she's known for being a compulsive liar. So that's why on this one, I know a lot of people aren't giving her grace. Yeah, a lot of people are not giving her grace. So yeah, that's why on this case, I think you're letting her off the hook a little bit, because I hate she's notorious for this.
So what are you saying? You're enjoying the bonfire?
You're hashtagging treacherous liar.
I checked into the treacherous liar yesterday. I saw a bit of it. But they were going in too far, and they were doing it for like 8 hours, man.
For nothing. I sat in the spaces. I sat in the spaces.
No way.
I listened to it, I listened anonymously.
So what was happening? I'm not really on Twitter like that. So like, what happened?
They were cooking her, man. I've never seen cooking like this in a long time.
It
was generational.
I know that I've noticed
she's not
that
liked
she's
at all.
though. I've noticed that she's not liked.
She's not liked. People don't believe that weight loss because
she's
lost a lot of weight. She's lost a lot of weight.
Like my tweet, if you're involved, just send 7K, all trips.
Can I be honest?
Not paid for.
No, guys. Let's be honest. You're a prick if you read that.
Okay.
And you took £7,000 out of your money and sent it to her.
See, I'm trying to work out if it's accumulated 7,000 with all of them, or they paid £7,000.
No, it's accumulated altogether. Because someone tried to say that it's 7,000 each.
No, because it can't
but
be.
it's accumulated for all of them.
Yeah, because
apparently
what kind of trip is this?
She's paid one of them back because she actually knows that one and would actually knows that one.
But
and
this
there's
one
like
that
6,000
says
pending.
No, but look, it says noble man, like my tweet, if you're involved, just send 7K, all trips and expenses not paid for.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, I got cut the call.
Oh, thank you, mate. Thanks, Kofi. Have a nice day.
What does that mean?
She's telling you already.
She said send £7,000, all trips and expenses not paid for.
Cool, blimey.
And you read that and you still sent the money.
No, you can't be sick. Anyway.
It's the comprehension stuff, isn't it?
Stay in school, kids.
It's not comprehending.
It's not comprehending.
I'm not going to lie, man. I think we're too grown to get scammed from people from social media at this point. And I think Esther is right in the sense where it's probably to do with something about wanting to be in that space. You know what I mean? Like you want to
just rub shoulders with these people.
With certain kinds of people, because what is that?
Okay, apparently the Snapchat thing is fake, but she DM'd them. Okay. Yeah, some of them released DMs and stuff that she had sent to them. So they even she had some event she was meant to do. So basically, other people then came out talking about, she was meant to have this event, and it was like £150. It was to do with a talks with, because she has this hashtag talks with Ash whenever she does the spaces and whatnot. So she was meant to do like a live event of that, like a live show, I guess. But she was DMing people about it, blah, blah, blah. And then she basically cancelled it. And she lied, apparently. One of the girls, she lied that her grandma died twice. But obviously, you can have two grandmas, innit? But they were basically talking about that. It was just a bit coincidental that both your grandmas are just dying back to back at the time where you owe people money. Like, come on now. I don't know, man. It's all a mess.
Were some of the people who got scammed actually like people who bullied other people?
Yes, that's also part of why, like my.
Okay.
Because you know when you're
What
a
do you
mean
mean
girl.
by bullying?
Oh, is it? Right, what's this?
That's some of them are mean. Like you're mean. You know how on Twitter and stuff, people are just mean girls. Like you're just a mean person. Because even when I was listening to the Spaces, there's one of the girls. I think her name was like Zara or something like that. One of the girls. She's a mean girl. Because when I was listening to the Spaces and the way she was talking and whatever else, and I said, you're a mean girl. You're a mean girl that a meaner girl has done something to. And then now you want everybody to be like, oh my gosh, it's so sad. But because there's bare people that were talking about it, but some of you are pieces of shit, and some of you have cussed me. Some of you have been doing pally with her, and you've been in Spaces, and you've been cussing me over stuff and whatever, and now you want people to be sorry. So they're just like, oh boy, it looks like Karma's doing a number on you. So apparently some of them are not even the nicest people either. Some of them are basically, see how people call, like, actually, they say she's not nice and stuff, she's not a nice person. Some of them are in the same boat. And some of them have apparently been in the same boat when it was that she was cussing other people. So don't be acting all shocked now and whatever.
Oh, so they're
man.
just having the day they deserve, basically.
Basically. So it's a damn shame.
Okay, so I thought this was just innocent people, so it's all the little mean girl crew.
Well, this is what some of the streets are saying. Some of them. Maybe not all of them. Maybe not all 5 of them, but certainly a couple or more.
I saw 2.1 million impressions on Twitter for that announcement. Do you know how crazy it is?
What announcement?
The note that was put up.
The group.
The letter.
Note,
The group statement. They made a group.
Do you want to read it,
statement.
actually?
Oh, no, yeah, you can, but I did see it.
2.1 million impressions.
That's a lot, you know. People love gossip. Love tea.
Oh my goodness. So was it an open thing that people kind of dislike this girl?
Yeah, but for
Yeah.
years. She's been on Twitter for years. Like what I was in secondary school, but I reckon. Like she's been on Twitter for years, and she used to do this thing where she would like post like really nice lifestyle stuff, like nice apartments, nice pictures. Some of them came from Google. So she always acted like she was this like she was that girl.
One
I
of the
never
girls
seen
in
you
the
put up.
spaces was saying that she used to go out with her, and then she used to like pretend that it was her boyfriend. So like they would go to dinner, and she would use pictures of like her car, like say like black up 1 second, take the picture of the car, or take a picture of her dinner plate.
People were like,
and then
"Oh, scary, man."
And then pretend like it was her man, but it was really her.
Yeah,
when
because she was
going
acting
out
like for
with her.
years that she had a man and whatnot. She's the
'Cause
one
she
as
got
well.
the
One
thing that
time.
all the bouquet, like the 800 flowers.
Yes,
she bought for herself.
that happened when I was in secondary school. But apparently it wasn't a picture.
What?
Apparently it wasn't a picture. She just posted it up, and then she's like, but the thing is, like, if you're somebody who looks at other people's lives and you want it, you be looking at these girls and think, oh my gosh, she's got everything. And she don't even have it. Google Images does.
What's her name? I don't know what she looks
Ashley
like.
Louise. ASHLEIGH. Do you get me? So it's mad.
I have a theory, but I'm not gonna.
No.
She's what fitness
Did
goals?
she lose a lot of weight?
She has.
No,
for
No, she
fitness,
has.
though.
Obviously
Okay,
not through fitness, but more. She had a gastric
Oh.
ban. She had surgery, basically weight loss surgery, and that's how she's lost a lot
But
of
she
her
bought
weight.
it that she got it with proceeds of crime.
But
That's
everyone's
so
saying that.
serious.
Yeah. Well, that's
This is the math that the internet is doing.
Oh.
Because the money that she's took,
That's
they've
$7
done
grand,
with
isn't it?
Google, is that's how much it costs for the procedure.
That's a theme this month, innit?
Yeah, but apparently like, that's not the only. Yeah, different people have just been coming out saying that, you
Yeah.
know.
I've never seen her
Renovation
before.
for
You see the picture?
houses.
Yeah.
Hold on,
who
new
else
one.
did
High
that?
profile.
So that's the new. That's
No.
actually used to be back in the day.
Oh,
And then that's her now.
How did you use it?
Mad.
I was trying to find that.
Hold on.
But did she
I
have
don't
like
know.
surgery for excess skin and that?
That's a lot of weight that's lost.
And then that's her now. Wow. Yeah.
Did she have extra surgery for the skin?
I don't know, you know.
That's
The fat phobics are out though, innit?
Yeah, and I just feel like
What does that
again,
mean?
it's people always wanting to say something, and then you feel like this is your chance to do it. It's like the racists, it's like the Islamophobics. Is it X or
What do you mean?
it's-
What do you mean?
It's
So everyone,
Islamophobics
because obviously she used
Yeah.
to be big. It's
Now
not
that
they're
you-
using it like
as a
against her.
thing.
You
As
know,
a
like,
rod
what
to
you
beat her
just
with.
Islamophobic.
Yeah.
Islamophobics.
And
Someone's
Islamophobic
isms.
and
I
Islamophobics.
get what you're doing.
Like the people are
Yeah.
Islamophobics.
yeah. So
Okay.
tell me something. I saw a tweet, and I don't know if it is that I made this up. Right?
Right.
Here we
Did
go.
somebody say that they're gonna
Yes.
force?
Yes. Yes, it did.
Someone said that.
Wait,
Yeah,
where-
and that's why I thought I was out. They were like, oh,
They said
basically talking about tying her up and force feeding her so she put the weight back on.
What? That's so dumb.
That's what I mean. There's no
Are
need
you
for that.
laughing?
That's dumb. It's so. I'm laughing because it's so dumb. How is that an insult? Like I don't. Why? I still don't understand where the fat
Gotta be
phobia
on
is coming.
Twitter.
Because she's lost the weight. Amanda,
But
what?
they're cussing her.
They're
Like,
still calling her fat.
Yeah, no, they just don't.
they're just, yeah.
Do you know what it is? She got
People are
dragged
jealous.
recently
Okay.
because she basically was just like she was doing like an update, I guess, on her weight loss, and I think she said she's not happy like with her where she's actually trying to reach a certain goal. And I
You
think
said that goal is, yeah.
her goal is like 50 something kg, and obviously everyone, you see what your face is. That was everyone's response. Like it's not. That's not healthy.
No.
That's not, you know what I mean? So everyone started talking.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then
actually, no,
it was
it's worse.
her.
So
Yeah, so she said,
that said she wanted to weigh 49 pence.
Yes.
Yeah, it was 49 kg.
nuts.
Yeah,
That's
so she
it,
said
yeah.
she said I lost 65 kg. My goal weight is 49 kg. I'm currently 59 kg. So I have 10 kg to lose.
Someone on Twitter yesterday said 49 pence.
You're so annoying.
So that's what
The
happened.
things you find funny, yeah, sometimes.
Right.
And then
No,
for
they
her,
said
she was like,
everything
when I was
said
fat,
she
you
was
don't had a lot to
49.
say.
Why is
Now
she
that
saying
I'm not,
that?
you still have a lot to say. Like, and yeah, and I think she was just like, it sounds unhealthy to you lot, but based on my height, and she's quite a petite. I
Yeah,
don't
she's
know.
very small.
I've never seen her in person.
49 is crazy.
But
she's very short.
She's quite petite, so apparently that's meant to be like okay for her. In my head, 49 kg is wild.
Yeah.
And if you look like that at 59,
It's healthy.
I don't want to see what you're gonna look like at 49. Do you get what I mean? But
So is there a possibility for her to wheel this back? To salvage this?
She said she's got a lawyer.
I mean,
and she's
unless
just gonna
you,
do a
unless,
statement. So
unless you have receipts,
that's what she's. So she
My
has to
whole-
come with the best receipt. But
this is it, because
But
if
then
your
the girl
person
said
of-
though. Sorry, babe. Sorry. The girl said that whatever receipt she thinks she has, they have receipts. So they were basically like, you better just fess up. Don't try to do the whole
Yeah.
lawyer thing, blah blah. Because whatever receipts you think you have, we have worse. sorry, Gina,
they're
you
saying
saying?
that she's fat phobic now.
Ooh,
Ashley.
I hear people do stuff like that, man.
Why?
That's when
That
you know,
she's
like when
possibly cussing out big things now. She's slim, innit?
oh, she
What
doesn't.
big
What big things she cuss?
cussing?
Oh no, this is what the streets are saying.
Oh, I thought you meant because she looked. Because remember when Lisa was trying to lose weight, and then the people that the plus size community were basically calling her fat phobic for wanting to lose her fat on her body.
Yeah,
Do you know what?
No,
Do
she,
you
no,
know
she was
why?
calling her
crack.
dancers fat. Yeah, I showed you that.
No, that's different. That's that whole. That's.
Do you know what?
okay.
You know what the problem is? When you this
So
is what
before she was nice.
this is what the problem is, yeah. It's because when you are so like bold and proud in a space, yeah, that's not the norm.
Yeah.
People that look like you find familiarity in
Yeah,
you,
they look up
right?
to you.
So they want you to continue dying on that hill because that's the hill they're willing to die on. And you give them a voice. The moment you change and decide to no longer like you no longer now justify what they believe or thought was. Do you know what I mean? So that's
Yeah.
why there's the outrage.
Yeah.
It's like I thought we were in this together, but we're not.
But no.
Be real, but that account's muted. I don't even follow it.
Who?
Ashley's. Yeah, it's a whole mess anyway. But we'll see what she says. If she says anything.
I don't even know how I connected with her.
Was that your brethren?
I wouldn't say no, we're not friends.
Once again, so you know if it's defending, you should be. What are you doing?
Yeah, so
No, but
annoying.
we're not friends though. I've
You
actually
just
never, I've
said you
never
got a connection.
connected on socials, my friend. I've never met her in person. Do you get what I mean? And she's not like a person that I speak to. Like, do you know what I mean? So that's what I'm thinking. When did that start?
Did it start before Beats and Bands, the connection, your relationship?
Probably. You know what? I don't actually know. Let me go and see.
Could not just be a thing where you're doing quite well.
I think
What's that? Biscotti?
I think it was definitely
Scotty. So you think as well?
no, I was gonna say I definitely think it's been more recent, if you get what I mean.
Yeah. So yeah.
Would they hate towards her?
No, as in like me
yeah.
connecting with her.
Oh, okay, fair. But yeah, man, that's what's happening on the Word on Road, man. That's what's happening in the streets. There's some kind of.
You
Are
know
you gonna
what?
join her space when
I
she
know
goes
what
to
it
explain
was.
herself?
It's when I did Walk to Jericho last year.
Oh, she's
Because
walking too.
because I've literally just seen, and our first interaction was last year, and it was like she wanted to join the challenge.
She wanted to be
Did
the
she
MC.
though?
No,
What
she
did
wanted
you
to join
say?
the challenge, and she was
Did
just
she?
like, "What did she join the challenge?"
What did you say?
Yeah.
She wanted to be the MC.
Yeah, she was like, "Oh, can I join? Is it too late?" And I said, "No, you can." And I sent her the link in the bio, and that was it.
And did she join?
She can't come with Gina's brand. Is she high?
I think so. I don't remember.
Yeah, because you can't recognize her. Obviously, she's lost. Anyway.
Okay. Miss Lisa says, "Careful, Gina. She might come for your brand. What's she gonna come for?"
Hold on a minute. I feel like, guys, you should know who I am by now.
I feel like I'll be Miss Shot Your Mum, Shot Your Dad.
You can't.
Maybe you're playing words, isn't it? Didn't she use a band to lose weight?
What?
Beats
Oh, I
and
get it.
bands.
Beats and bands.
Come on.
Anyway, my thing is, you're childish. You can't. You see one thing about my baby. That is just
Speak on it. You better speak on it.
You see what Ramsey was talking about earlier? I don't have a child, but that's my child, isn't
Okay.
it? So
Heard it here
there's
first.
an image I want to send to Brent
Forget it.
to show you lot. What? No, I want to show you this image, yeah, because this is a representation of how I deal or how I plan to deal with anybody,
Okay.
whoever
Okay.
in their life
Okay.
tries to play about me and mine, right? Because this is the image I need Brent to show the world. Brent, how do I send this to you? Because this is a perfect depiction, yeah.
Send it by email, please.
Email, do you know how long that is?
No, it's not.
What email address?
Brent.culture@gmail.com.
Brent.cole, which
Your name is just out there. It's just so
is
funny.
it COLE? Because remember last time you were cussing me.
That's
That's it. I've got no. Do you know? In
I
my,
have Facebook.
But you know what's mad though? Do you know what's mad? That one thing I do miss, because you know in Nigeria, yeah, like your name is like your pride and joy. So
I
like
sent it.
a lot of people that I know that like I don't just know them by their first name. I know their full name.
Yeah.
And like I miss that. Because it's such a thing. Like it's just so normal and it's such a thing. It's here. People say I didn't know I just had my name here. And so I said, oh my bad. Because people be trying to get you fired. Because they didn't like your little opinion on the podcast.
Insane.
Sick.
My name is my
Shit's
name.
real,
You're
bro.
the sickos. Trying to get.
This is how I am dealing with anybody.
Do you know how dry that skin is?
Yeah. This is
You
definition
know
of
from my
dragging you.
angle, it's like the boxes is still on.
This
But
is definition of dragging you by your pant. Literally. So, listen.
You know what? Yeah, there's the people that cream the visible parts of them.
Yeah, man.
Oh my gosh, human beings are just something, man. A social experiment for real.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's what's happening. It's just getting cooked. I will see whether or not what she comes up with, if she comes up with anything. I think sometimes stuff like just lay low. You know what I mean? I think contact the people that you pay back, contact them, send them money, and just lay low.
She ain't paying them back.
Yeah, man.
She's got a reason, and
But you know,
she's got a reason behind it. She's gonna
payment
tell
back
us how
is
the
admission
story,
of guilt,
innit?
though, innit? When you think about it.
Say again?
I said paying someone back is admission of guilt, innit? Like,
No, she's got to tell her story. Her side of
Right.
the story, man. She's innocent.
What she said, I will address it all soon. Thank you to everyone who's messaged and waited. Oh, no, I read that part. But she said, thank you to everyone who's messaged and waited to reserve judgment until they've heard my side. Some people I will speak to in person, blah, blah. But for those who want to join spaces with people who hate me and talk straight, come get it back in blood. To be fair, yeah, you can't actually pay them back after that. Then she said, stop using the word friend, other than Rizkat, which is one of the girls. They said that was the mean one. Not one of these people are my friends, with the exception of Nat, who was an acquaintance. Saying you've met me multiple times, etc. is cap. Majority of those people I met one time at my Love Island event. But people are saying that all of this anyway, people make noise online and blah, blah, blah. It don't mean nothing because you don't let Murad, the feet guy, come back. So, is it Murad?
oh, wait, the guy
Melly,
that...
something like that. The guy that was slapping people, calling them slaves and N-words and stuff.
Yeah.
Apparently he's back. I ain't seen nothing, but apparently he's back to making videos and whatnot. So they say if you can forgive him, calling people slaves with his feet, yeah, $6,000. Anyway, all the best to all parties involved.
You know, I was literally about to say that.
All the best, sister.
Literally.
All the best. Let's get into the People's Journal.
Oh.
Thank you,
I had
babe.
a lot of valuable information I
I'm
have for you.
about to have a really nice meeting.
Amen.
We thank God.
Amen, Gina.
I'll be coming with some good news.
Amen, you will. Not hopefully, you will, by the grace of God. If it's what you want.
Yeah, I hope so.
Then you can buy me that Dyson fan.
If you're doing
Ladies and
Dysons,
gentlemen.
I could do an air wrap. I could do the rap.
While we're at it.
While we're at it. Anybody else?
Do you know what's really funny though? Yeah. You know, I've actually got two.
The rap or the
Can you
fan?
imagine?
No, the fan. I've got hella Dyson products that I never paid for because I worked for them for like a year.
Give me one, man.
No,
Did you get to the air wrap?
no, unfortunately, I got the 2 blow dryers, the straighteners. They only gave me 1 hair wrap, and then I had like 3 hoovers and
Oh, wow.
2
So why don't you give me one?
because I'm saving it.
Yeah,
I've heard air rap 3 times. What's an air rap?
Oh,
Happy
is it?
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday,
Let's go.
Hey,
So, Marks, can you sing?
Hey,
Happy birthday.
Hey.
Happy birthday.
Like, yikes.
5, 6, 7, 8, go.
Happy birthday.
Thanks, guys. Basically, yeah. We're celebrating my birthday today because these people didn't think I was in tomorrow. So,
You know, tomorrow.
I am. So you're going to sing again.
I do the remix. Happy
You're
birthday,
gonna
you are
sing-
my friend.
Yeah.
One more year upon them.
Amen.
You get me? Same thing.
I'm so done.
Why did you look at me?
That's so funny.
Okay, so I'll have one of these.
It is birthday cake.
Oh, you want it tomorrow?
Basically.
No, we'll take it now.
It is birthday cake.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna celebrate properly when it is that we finish, because it's a secret.
Oh.
Oh.
This is all before. I can't come in tomorrow.
Why?
Because you've done all of this. So when I come in tomorrow, what? It's going to be like happy birthday.
Oh.
How?
That's funny.
You just want me to put this on the seat of my
I'll
car?
I'll get a.
God, you got to break carefully.
I'm eating this now, boy.
Oh, serious?
Do you know how hungry I am?
Alright.
Anyway,
I thought you were going somewhere.
Ben, I have to be quick. No, I'm waiting in my car. No, my meeting's at
How is that where you're going
Sit down
somewhere?
and eat and join us.
My meeting's at
Don't listen to
11.
him. What am I supposed to do?
Oh, is that red
Oh, I thought you said
velvet?
you're gonna eat it now.
Let me get one.
Oh my.
No, not yet.
Shit.
What do you think? Oh, taste.
You know you're on camera. You're on camera. He's not.
Oh. I'm never answering that shit.
All right,
Right.
People's Journal. What's
Okay,
journalism?
yes, welcome to the People's Journal, people. Well, I give you the news from an economics point of view. Yes, things change. All right, so first thing I want to talk about, is Nationwide. In fact, today's got a lot of important information. But Nationwide pretty much said that house price growth has been its fastest in 17 months. Yeah, man. So they're saying the growth rate rose to 2.1% last month, which is the fastest pace since December of 2022. Some people are feeling quite confident about getting a mortgage because their wages are going up, or have gone up. And so, this is kind of spurred on this growth rate. Also, I wanted to mention, because this just came up in the Telegraph, that a few other high street lenders, Halifax, NatWest, and Santander, have dropped their mortgage rates. Why are they doing this? Because of the next thing I'm going to talk about, which is that some people are expecting finally for us to get a cut in the base rate, the bank rate, from the Bank of England. So for you guys, obviously you guys know, I've said this almost every month, and this is about interest rates being held at 5.25%. It's been this way for a year now, right? Sorry, yeah. It's been this way for pretty much a year now, right? And this is following 14 consecutive rises. Because remember, there was a time where every month I was just telling you, the interest rate has gone up again. It's gone up again. It's gone up again. 14 consecutive rises since December of 2021. But apparently today, most analysts are saying we can expect the first cut. So obviously we shouldn't be recording by then. It will be at midday when we get the news. So I'll confirm tomorrow and let you guys know, man.
What are they projected to cut down to?
Like it will likely be cut down to like 5%. It won't be more.
Oh,
than,
okay.
Yeah, 0.25% percentage points. But yeah, man. Halifax, like I said, they've announced they're cutting their fixed rate mortgages, and that will be taking effect from today. So obviously that will be good for the homeowners who are in that period where they can remortgage, and obviously also for those who are looking to buy a property as well. NatWest as well, they've cut their mortgage rates, and NatWest by 0.15%, and Santander have made reductions of up to 0.2%. So yeah, man, we'll see what happens. So hopefully I will be reporting some good news. But the next thing, which is, the next major thing is basically something about the Labour Party. Now, obviously, I hope you guys remember, Ramsey. I hope you guys remember, but what was one of the main things that Labour said in their manifesto they won't be doing?
Ooh. I feel like I'm in an exam room.
You are.
Was it to do with the...
I'll give you a clue. It's to do with something I care about.
Oh, raising taxes?
That's right.
They're raising it.
Well, they said they won't raise no taxes.
You
right?
liar. Do you know what I knew though? But they gave all the public servants, or some of them, raises 20%. So where was the money going to come from?
Yeah, and also...
Comes from the taxpayers.
This is it. And they're also kind of blaming... Well, remember, from early this week, from Monday, Rachel Reeves was talking about first the £20 billion black hole that was left behind by the Tories.
They didn't even shame them. Boy.
Yeah, and then the next day she was talking about how we're going to have to cover it and all that sort of stuff. So obviously, long story short, they said they did promise till 2028 they're not going to increase income tax, NI, and something else. But obviously, you've got the whole fiscal drag, because if they're not in it, 2028, if they're not in increasing the rates at which your tax changes, when your wages go up, you'll fall into new bands, and that's effectively how you're going to be getting, how they're going to be getting more tax. But in addition to that, people are speculating about how they're actually going to crawl some of this money back. So it might be in a number of ways. So it might be from capital gains tax. They may increase capital gains. So basically, whenever you sell an asset, you pay a percentage of the profits, basically. So right now, I believe it's £325,000. Sorry, no, that's inheritance tax, which is another thing they may change as well. But capital gains tax, they may just increase that. That's one method. Secondly, inheritance tax. Currently, you pay 40% on inheritance tax on anything above 325,000.
Yep.
So they may increase it to 45, 50%, right? Or they may just bring down the threshold for that 325,000. So that'd be another way for them
They
to
bring
pull
down the
back.
threshold.
Huh?
If they bring down the threshold, that's mad.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
I don't put it past them, man. I don't put it past them. And this is what, again, we were talking about during the whole
Debate.
the debate. This is what we were saying.
I did ask you I did say, where are you getting this money from? And they weren't saying nothing.
Yeah, I was supporting Labour that day.
Nuts.
I had to mix things up.
Just weren't David that day.
So yeah, man. So it may be from inheritance tax. It may be also from reducing pension tax relief as well. So obviously, when people or their employers pay into private pension pots, they receive tax relief on those contributions, right? Up to certain limits, they basically may reduce that. And long story short, people will now be paying more money. So those are some of the main ways that people are kind of speculating this increase in tax will come from.
Question.
Yes.
Okay. The Labour Party has stated that they will not raise taxes on working people, specifically pledging not to increase income tax, national insurance, or VAT.
That's it.
Their approach is to focus on making the tax system fair without increasing the overall tax burden on the general populace.
Yeah.
This includes ending tax breaks for private schools and closing loopholes that allow the very wealthy to avoid paying taxes. They also plan to introduce a windfall tax on the significant profits of energy companies. So what you're now reporting on, does that go against what I've just read?
What's the last thing you said about the windfall tax?
They also plan to introduce a windfall tax on the significant profits of energy companies.
Okay, so they mentioned that they were going to do that. It kind of goes against that because, again, like this is what I've said on the show many times before. It doesn't matter if you call a thing a tax or not. If you're getting less money in your pocket, it's a tax. That's how people should see tax. This is why I've always said inflation is a tax. All these things are taxed because they can be controlled, right? And the government do certain things in different ways to obviously take money from you. If there's less money in your pocket, it's going somewhere. It's going to the government, right? And so, yes, in addition to that, Brent, the reason why they focused on that, because they kind of knew they were going to increase tax. And this is what the Tories were saying. There's no way for you to do all the things you're talking about with the money that you have. You were going to pull it from somewhere else. So, yeah, long story short, they're not going to be increasing the national insurance, the income tax, the VAT. Fantastic. But you're going to lose money in other places. It's the same damn thing. You know what I mean? And so, yes, it may affect different people more because obviously if you haven't got no assets to sell, then obviously you're not going to lose money because you ain't paying no capital gains. If you ain't passing nothing on to your children, there's no inheritance tax to lose money on. You know what I'm saying? But there are many people from middle-class backgrounds who have these things set in place, you know what I mean, who made certain decisions along their life to try and, you know what I mean, help out their families. They're not rich people. You know what I'm saying? They're not rich people necessarily. They're just regular people, and it's always the middle class that always get hit with the bill because those people in the top brackets, they know what to do. They know to keep their money. So long story short, this is what Labour's giving us for the next 4 to 5 years. So yeah, I'm not too sure what it will be and how it will take place, but this is basically the main speculations about where this money will come from because the money will come from somewhere, and it won't be from the government in some way. It's always from you. The government don't have no money. The government's money is your money. You know what I mean? That's how you always have to see it. You know what I mean? On to lighter news, and basically, you know, Hotel Chocolat.
Yes. They're going to have... They're going into administration or something.
No, they actually going into Greg's territory.
Oh,
so
man.
They're going to be opening up stores. To
What,
do
in
like,
Greg's?
Huh? No, as in, same thing that Greg's does, they're going to be doing.
What is Greg's?
So
What does Greg's do?
coffees, stuff like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
ooh, that was slap. Their hot chocolates are going to go
Yeah,
off.
Chocolates,
They really
yeah, all
do.
I
They
heard-
really do.
Did
They
you
I
hot
think
chocolates
they're
already?
doing more.
They really do.
More though. With
In the
stores.
shops.
Is it?
Yeah. They know hot chocolates. They sell like hot chocolate makers. They sell
No, but
like,
did
the
they
powder.
make it for you fresh or did they sell the powder?
No, they sell the powder and they make it for you fresh.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Do they have oat milk in there?
Yes, I believe. They have to cater for us, man.
Okay, cool.
I didn't know that.
Good for them.
And they do liquor. They do
what?
alcohol.
Or like a Bailey's.
Yeah.
But like their version. Oh, that would be
They
nice.
do like chocolate liquor and all that different kind of stuff.
But is it only hot chocolates that they do though? Because they're looking to do like bakeries, like.
Oh,
just
no,
like-
no,
like
I'm
Greg's.
just saying they do already.
Oh, the chocolate-
The,
the
hot,
hot chocolate
drinks
thing,
and
yeah.
yeah.
Well, yeah,
That's nice.
they're gonna be opening up a proper store like for bakeries and you know what I mean, like stuff like that. And the last thing really I want to mention is Audi. They're expanding. I feel like I'm seeing more and more Audis, man.
I am.
Yeah.
Like I've
100%.
even seen them right opposite Lidl.
Yeah.
Like, ooh,
yeah.
I see.
They've been winning.
Do you
like
mean cars or showrooms?
Sorry, no, the supermarket.
Aldi.
Supermarkets.
Audi supermarket.
Aldi.
You're really upper class, innit?
From Audi.
So you brokies. I can't relate. I knew exactly what he meant when he said it.
Mark is rich, man.
I love that for you.
said,
I
"Game to the
I
moon."
love that for you. Love that for you, King.
I can't believe I was so off the mark.
Man said more.
Nah, the
Man
tax
said more
bracket is different over
Audis.
there.
More Audis
where the
in front of
money is.
Lidl.
Can you imagine? That tax bracket over there.
More Audis in front of Lidl. Both Marks at what?
I hope you paid attention to the last headline, the last People Journal.
What
It
was it?
involves your taxes. Clearly, you're in that bracket.
They're coming for your money.
They're coming for your
man.
money. You and the Audis. They're coming for your money.
Yeah, all I was gonna say is Audi, they're making more stores, man. It's gonna be one in Leytonstone, it's gonna be one in Muswell Hill. It's gonna be 2 other places as well in London. So yeah,
They've been
4.
winning like awards every year. Audi's been destroying the others.
I don't know what it is. I just can't.
I'm
I
not
can't get
into
into it.
Audi
Oh,
at all.
serious?
I'm not into
Like I
Audi
feel like I
at
find
all.
Lidl easier to navigate. It still overwhelms me, but I find it easy to navigate. There's certain shops I can't take to it. I'm not gonna go on a listing.
I like Audi. The thing I hate about Audi is the checkout. There's like 5 thingies, only 2 people working.
It's the same with Lidl though.
Yeah,
Lidl's work. They'll have 15
Same
and
as
3 people working.
Asda.
Yeah, man.
Sainsbury's is alright.
It's
Yeah.
annoying. And even their self-service thing is slow and yeah.
Glitching.
The
However,
Asda
though,
I go to's got 16 tills and there's only ever 2 people working, and the lines all
the way around to the meats to the fresh
to
foods.
the fresh food thing. And I'm saying, and there's people, there's
Yeah,
staff,
they've been walking around.
there's staff,
And
you
know,
know.
it's when you see them stopping and they're gisting.
And I'm saying,
And I'm
don't
like-
none of you man want to
Jump
open up
on.
these tills? Oh yeah, no, we don't do that.
Okay, well, yeah, they never trained for it. That's a lie. I used to work in supermarkets. That's a damn lie. Everyone is trained for it.
It's ridiculous.
They could, even the night staff. Sometimes they have to train the night staff just in case, but they never want to go on. Crazy,
Yeah,
man.
that's pretty much it. Oh, actually, Supermo, big up Supermo in the chat. I think I did tell you guys
I
already.
thought you meant the drink.
No.
I was like, oh, Sumo, the brand. I was going to say, I'm sorry. We're a bit parched over here.
All right, you snob.
Yeah, word.
Christy.
What'd you say?
Oh, Crystal.
Never stepped into an Audi in
Oh,
my
she was
life.
Waitrose.
Oh.
Audi's good,
Ooh,
man.
I
fancy.
thought Chris was going to say she only goes Waitrose. I was about to be like, ooh.
I like Waitrose though.
Yeah, it's
I think I'm
nice.
boycotting them.
Oh, they've got these mini, like,
What,
red
Israel?
velvet cakes. Oof,
Shit.
so bangers.
No, them and M&S for sure I'm
everywhere.
boycotting.
Serious?
Yeah, for sure. I ain't
Oh, you
been
bought
M&S since.
Waitrose. Why do you shop? You boycott everybody.
Sainsbury's.
Are you sure?
Oh, they're
Wait,
good,
M&S
they're
got these
M&S.
candy floss grapes.
Who, where?
Oh, M&S.
M&S had the sweets that bang.
That's good.
And the plant kitchen
That's
thing
good.
bangs.
Yes.
But I can't go there. I ain't been there since last year.
Yes, really.
For
it's
now,
very
it's
good.
fuck M&S. And fuck MacD's as well.
Did you listen to Tudor's show?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And Christy was right. My ears already tuned in. I'm disappointed. Fuck MacD's and fuck M&S and fuck all them.
No, but M&S, they're not as bad, though.
No, they did an advert burning up the. Yeah,
Oh, do
they
you
are.
remember? They're the ones who did the tassels.
Hats,
Is it
the-
not that?
it was like the
Christmas thing.
hats.
Oh.
Is it tassels? What are they called? What are Christmas things called? Tinsels.
Tinsel.
Tinsel.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah, some language.
You put on tune, like, innit?
Yeah, but they did the hat version of that material,
Yes,
and it
and
was
like
the
burning.
colours of Palestine.
Yeah.
They said sorry, though, innit?
Yeah, but
No,
everyone
they said we
does.
didn't know, we didn't see the correlation. Or
Yeah,
some
and they
shit.
did it months in advance. They said
God damn it.
did it in the summer.
Yeah. But the stuff does bang, I can't lie.
You have to look out for giving them, man.
No.
He said no.
All right.
It's really
Well,
good. That's really. It's, I love that. Standing on business.
And I'm vegan as well. I don't have shit to buy. I'm already lost.
Go for it.
Well, that's pretty much it for the People's Journal, man.
All right, let's get into the rotation.
All right.
You should have done the whole show in 1.5. You should have done.
Welcome everyone to my favorite subject, music on the rotation. We have a few albums to speak about. First one I'd like to talk about is Ice Spice's Y2K. Am I waiting for you, Brent? Am I good to go?
You're good to go.
Okay. Now, this is Ice Spice's first debut album, and in all honesty, it did take a long time. You would have thought she would have capitalized off her first song and rushed out an album, but to be fair to her team, she's actually taken her time. I'll start with the positives of the album. It's 20 minutes long. Now to the negatives of the album, it was probably the worst piece of shit I've ever heard this year. I don't know where to start. It has loads of poop bars, as everyone would have heard about.
Can you give
I know the reason I'm not doing that is 'cause I just wanted to paint a picture of how shit it was.
What's a poop
Yeah, you
bar?
can still do that.
Okay, all right. So, all right, I'll do it your way. I give this album. What do I give Eminem's album?
5
Yeah,
rotations.
right. I give this album 1 out of 5 rotations, please, Brent.
Oh, that's nice. Let's see what Brent.
Am I allowed to do 0?
Let me see what
Doesn't
Brent.
make sense, does it? Okay.
Oh, I had it.
Have you talked to him yet, Emmanuel?
I had a lower.
About the whole rating stuff? All right, good.
Well, you have to have a staff meeting. Ooh.
Brent, what are you?
No employee review.
I
Just
gave
started.
it.
I feel like Brent's gonna give it 2.
I gave
he
it
can't. He can't.
1.5, possibly 2, if I listen again next week. So I'll keep it at 1.5.
I give it half.
But we got to ban you from
Oh
saying.
yeah, we can do halves.
I give it half a rotation.
You can't do
Apologies.
less than 1.
No, wait. Apologies, Brent. Do you have half?
No, that's
No, you
not how
don't.
it works. Can you stop it? What did you say, Emmanuel?
He's stupid.
What about, I don't know.
You said that you need to ban me from.
Yeah, we need to ban you, Brent, from saying in the future it might be this.
All right, so
Yeah,
I should
yeah,
just.
you can't
yeah,
do none
you
of that,
got-
man.
you got
We're in the
to-
present now.
All right, so
So it's 1.5.
I should, because in my head, when it is we do what we do, we revisit it after a week of listening and say, have you adjusted it? You understand?
I think you got to do it maybe after 6 months or something.
6 months.
Because why is a week later going to change anything?
Because you listen to it more.
Because it's like.
What
Because
about
this is
the
first
new
listen.
stuff? What about the new stuff that you need to listen to?
I agree with what Brent's saying. Brent's saying we're not letting the
Hasn't
album
marinated.
live. Yeah, it hasn't marinated. So I get what he's saying, but in the same breath, I'm not her audience, so I don't see this song getting better for me in a week, 6 months, whatever you don't want to say.
I'm defending my.
No, I know, but I'm saying,
how I read stuff,
but it can't. You say it for pretty much loads of the works, but if you don't fucking with the work, you're not gonna fuck with the work. If you don't fuck with it now, you're not gonna fuck with it later. So are you saying later you might like it more, even though you're not messing with it now?
Like if you listen to it more.
So when I normally say it might go 0.5 notch up
Yeah.
after another listen, it's because it might sit on me a bit better. This is
Okay.
after first listen.
Okay, fair.
Right?
That makes sense.
So when I run it, I'm like, yeah. Okay, I'll bump it to 2 or I'll keep it at 1.5.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's just for me. I'm not
No,
saying
I
that
get
should
you.
do it.
No, I get you.
Yeah, so I'm the target audience. That was an assault to my ears. That was an assault to my ears. That was not good.
Should we go for her lyrical penmanship? So she's got. I'm his poopy, but I never smell. That's in BB Belt. I miss poopy like I need a diaper. On Give Me the Light, where she sampled Sean Paul.
What's Miss Poopy?
Ask her. I miss poopy.
She's the same one that said something about fighting.
Yep.
Why should you do that?
But I'm not done yet.
Because people don't need talent anymore.
Birdie took a fake perk. Now he got tummy runs.
Why is she
That's on-
obsessive?
That's on
P?
Plenty Son. Think you the shit, bitch. You're not even a fart.
It's on the same. Yeah, that's the one. That one viral.
That's the one.
That's the one. I think
is
one
that
of the
chorus?
Kardashians even used that.
Is that chorus?
No,
Yeah,
it's
that's
not-
the chorus.
Is that
Yeah,
chorus?
that's the
on that
chorus.
tune.
It's just her slow cadence was uninspired. It was useless. She claims bitches are stealing her sauce, but in the same
sauce?
in the same song, on the first song, I swear I heard Nicki. I heard Nicki's ad lib. The way she was spitting on the song just gave me Nicki vibes. The intro track.
When I heard that, I was like, okay, cool. This might be good.
Yeah,
And then it just went down.
downhill, plummeted.
down.
Is that fat butt?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
that's the
said
one.
beat is nice, flow is nice
Yeah.
Yeah.
on that one.
Yeah,
My fat butt, my fat butt, my fat butt, my fat butt, my
Yeah,
fat
it's
butt.
the beat
my
is
fat
nice.
butt.
And that's why I'm she probably
and
gonna
see,
put
we've
it out as a
heard.
single.
We have Bum Bum.
That's probably a single that she gonna put
It's
out.
bars.
I couldn't do it.
What? I hear it.
That's why we're here, bro.
So we're here, bro.
It's alright, bro.
I forgot to mention. Sorry, the album features Travis Scott. Is it?
So I couldn't press play on Ice.
Oh, that's peak. The album features Travis Scott, Gunna, and Central C. Even with a feature from a heavyweight like Travis Scott, still couldn't carry the song.
What song was that?
Was that the third song or something like that? Second or third?
Let me get the exact name, unfortunately. I'm really interested to see what my Spotify wrap-up's going to be this year, you know?
That's not going to be interesting.
And I have here for Papa.
Oh, shh. That's the song. Oh, shh.
Yeah, it didn't make my list at all.
What she should have done.
Papa. I said, oh my God, I like this flow, but I think she jacked it from Six Said It.
Okay.
You don't know who Six
Big up
Said
Six
It
Said
is?
It.
Big up
She's
Six Said It.
What a babe.
Okay.
100% she jacked from it 6
Okay.
She saw it on Instagram and she's like, I'm gonna jack that.
Okay.
Or somebody else basically, because I don't think she writes any of her flows or
I think she writes her
arranges
bars.
any of her music.
I think she writes her bars.
Look at that shit.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I don't think she even has the penmanship.
Okay.
Supposed to say I'm the far and you're the fair.
Yeah, that's what I was
I
gonna
think somebody
say.
else wrote that
It's
for
so
her.
basic.
Yeah,
That's sad.
but somebody wrote that for her. Everything is contrived, 100%.
Okay.
So she definitely jacked from 6 Edit.
Cool. That's good. You should show me the reference.
Big up,
Alright,
will.
so that'd be sick.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. We're done with her now. Can we move on?
Plenty Sun, part of this will probably go off on TikTok.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah,
she makes
yeah,
TikTok.
yeah.
She's definitely makes
Yes,
TikTok sounds.
Yeah, 100%.
Did it first. I put it down. And all day, this girl is a singles artist. She shouldn't make bodies of work. That's
Correct. 100%.
Yeah, very
She's not the only one as well. You're right. She's definitely not an album babes. Yeah, that was hard work. Thank you, Ice Spice. The next album we have on our rotation is Rakim's God's Network Rebirth. This album features Snoop Dogg, Nipsey Hussle, Corrupt, BG, Cool G Rap, Prodigy, Method Man, and many, many more. Chino XO, God rest his soul, who recently passed away as well, was on the album. This is his first album in 15 years, which is wild, and it's all self-produced. Album cover is awful. It's one of the worst album covers I've ever seen. It's so
That
bad.
looks like a Kirk Franklin
It was meant to be something else.
cover.
It was meant to be
Really?
something- Yeah, so it was meant to be like have his name and have the 5% of flag in the middle.
Why did you go with this one? That looks like something like Bebo. That looks like something like Bebo.
Yeah, it's not good at all. But apparently the flag wasn't perfect in it. So when they were corrected about it, I think, long story short, they just changed it completely.
Oh, okay. All right. But this album is exactly what old heads in the barbershop have been screaming for years. If you listen carefully, yeah, you could hear them shouting at their children, saying this is what real music sounds like. It was very, very feature heavy. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a single. My apologies. I gave this album. I gave it a 2.5 out of 5. So, it was really, really feature heavy. There isn't a single song where it's just Rakim by himself, unfortunately. My favorite song on the album is the one with 38 Spesh. Does that ring a bell to you? The God's Playground. Did I make your list?
No.
All right, 38 Spesh is nasty. Have you heard of 38 Spesh? Have you given him a spin?
No.
Oh, just his cadence, the way he rhymes on bars. I think I first heard him on a Benny the Butcher track, and he's just the way his cadence, his rhyme flow, his similes, everything.
Where's he from?
I want to say New York.
Oh, New York, yeah.
I want to say New York. It sounds like he's from New York.
I like that tune as well. God's Playground.
Yeah. I like the track with the Nipsey Hussle verse. Fred the Godson's also there. God rest his soul.
Name the song.
I will get it for you, bear with me.
The Nipsey one is Love is the Message.
Yeah. Love is the message. I say, ooh, this one is smooth. Love
God's
this one.
Playground is the one with Fred the Godson.
And 38 Special.
Yeah. Sign of the Seven also had a little cute, Prodigy thing at the end, which I really, really liked. With Charlemagne
I
the
put
God.
a nice beat here.
Yes, I really enjoyed it. The album is exactly what you would have thought. After 15 years of Rakim, chilling and making an album, this is exactly what a Rakim album would sound like. After 15 years, he stayed true to himself. I think I'm still annoyed that he doesn't have a song by himself. I would have liked to hear him spit by himself, see what his pen game is saying, just on a full track produced by himself. But no one does a J. Cole anymore, man. We need something that's just the artists by themselves. But this album was fun. You could hear a lot of the artists actually went in there. Method Man sounded like he had fun. Master Killer killed it. Corrupt, I wasn't too big on his verse on the beat ill. But yeah, it had all of your rappers that people want to hear about. Planet Asia, Sky Zoo, Joel Ortiz, Cool G Rap, Crooked Eye, and that was King Crooked. Yeah. It's proper bar heavy album.
All right. So he produced this album himself.
Yes.
which is amazing.
Yes.
Only because some of the sample work was sublime.
Yeah.
Be Ill, the sample work, Master Killer, instant throwback of that.
Mm-hmm.
And as I said before, Love is a Message. I thought that was smooth. I love that. Pendulum Swing, I say here, this would have gone off 20 years ago.
Okay.
And Sign of 7, nice beat. That was it.
Yeah.
And that's why I put like a 3 rotation.
Okay, I get you. I understand. It was a fun album, man. It was definitely like it's Ema. I was hearing you the whole album. I thought you would have fucked with it.
Yeah.
What was you saying?
I get it free as well, man. I get it free as well. I'm always excited to hear Rakim, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. He's the greatest, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, big up Rakim Allah.
Stuff a lot. Next album.
Stop hating. That's the man's name.
Sorry,
I say it's a lie, his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you translate. So you said big up
Allah.
Rakim Allah.
And
right?
you
'Cause that's
Uh,
his name. And you said stuff Allah.
I said astaghfirullah.
What's that mean?
What does that
It
mean?
means that God forbid. Like, you know, like that's
Why is it forbidden?
because Rakim's calling himself God.
Is that his last name though, officially, or is that alias?
Yeah, he's adopted it.
Ah.
But he's a 5% though, man.
So you and Emmanuel Allah.
Astaghfirullah.
Is that how it works? Everyone
I've-
just gets
I've-
to the Allah and then.
No, you add it. I've got a different one.
What's your?
I'll tell
Can you share it?
No, I'll tell you.
Don't hold back on me now.
Next album we are going to talk about is DJ Mustard's 4th studio album. Now, we have Faith of a Mustard Seed by DJ Mustard, formerly known as Mustard. I give it 2 out of 5.
Looks like 2.5.
Cool. Oops.
That looks like 3.
There you go.
That's 2.5.
That's what he said. 2 out of 5. He said 2.
That's a 2. 2 out of 5.
Oh,
Oh, 2 out of 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
All right. I think. Sorry, let me say who it features first. Travis Scott, Future, Young Thug, Schoolboy Q, Vince Staples, and more. To wrap up what I feel about the album, I've got things I want to say, but I feel like Mustard was, in my opinion, extremely overzealous. I feel like he was trying to make the album deeper than what it needed to be. He had a bunch of skits that weren't cohesive to me. He also had little anecdotes that were fine, but even at the end, at the last track, it's a 10-minute track of him just saying thank you to people. And I don't think I want to hear a 10-minute track of him thanking people with choir in the background. The last track is half of Ice Spice's whole album, which I found funny. The album starts off with Kirk Franklin, which kind of sets the tone for the album. Goes into Up Now with Lil Yachty, Blue Bucks Clan, and 42 Duck, which I actually really like the beat for, but I don't know who's shouting in the background. I tried to do the research. It was given Fat Man Scoop. It's like a poor man's Fat Man Scoop. It was jarring. He's literally just screaming on the track for the whole time. I saw a track called Pressured Up with Vince Staples and Schoolboy Q. I got gassed. Track is awful. I don't know what the fuck Vince was doing. Schoolboy Q carried the whole track. Quavo done really, really well. Parking Lot was the single that he used to advertise the album with Travis Scott. I understand why he used that as a single. I was really, really surprised to see A Boogie with a hoodie. Personally, because obviously A Boogie's from New York. And I assumed that Mustard was going to keep it very LA. Another gripe I have with the album, it's not LA enough for me. Charlie Wilson sang his old ass out. And for me, I find it funny. I don't know why he's singing that hard on a Mustard album. They need to let that man rest. The song wasn't doing it for me. LMA and Roddy Ricch track, the One Bad Decision. I wasn't feeling it. I think LMA done her
He said it's
thing.
a bad decision.
Excuse
Roddy
me.
Ricch's voice is jarring. Yak's Prayer with Kodak Black. I feel like Kodak Black has beef with rhythm. He just runs away from it. Like he doesn't like rhythm. Like he refuses to rap in rhythm. Kodak Black is nuts.
I have to defend him on this one.
Yeah. If my favorite track is probably Parking Lot. and the latter end of Pressured Up. Maybe one of them ones, but I feel like he was just doing too much. It was overproduced. It just didn't do it for me.
All right, cool. Parking Lot. I put this track as alright. With a Heartbreak. Truth Is. Minds. What a wonderful hook I've put here. Then you got that famous ooh-wee. I love Charlie Wilson, man. One Bad Decision is a straight banger. It's a straight banger.
It's interesting.
And I said, excuse me. Straight banger. You can't have that beginning guitar lick and Ella May proper came on it and said, hey, let me show you levels. Nah, it's a straight banger. I'm sorry, man. Straight banger.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Brent. I forgot I wanted to say something. Where is it? I just want to talk about one song. What did you think of Ghetto?
All right, then you have Yak's Prayer. Let me just finish.
Yeah, go on.
Yak's Prayer, nice, smooth track. And that's the one with Kodak Black on it, right?
Yak's Prayer.
Yeah. I liked
you hating Kodak, yeah?
I told you, since I started listening to him with updated ears,
Yeah.
and not the track that I told you I didn't like, because that
Yeah,
100%
no,
that's no,
still.
right? But 100% on this, smooth.
All right.
Yeah, smooth, man. And then Ghetto. This was nice, a little different, and appreciated. I love how they use their voices and vocal arrangements to add to the musical composition of the track. So I like that one.
You like the chorus?
Yeah.
You like, on Monday I'm ghetto, Tuesday I'm ghetto, Wednesday I'm rich, Thursday I'm ghetto. You can take my body, but my soul in the ghetto. I never settle, cause I'm at the ghetto. On Friday I'm ghetto.
Bangs even now.
Oh my God. That
Bangs
was
even now.
the most piercing thing in my ear when Young Thug was screaming that out. It was like a banshee. It was horrible for me. But I'm happy you liked it.
I'm just saying, I like what I like. Yeah,
Oh, man.
I like what I like.
Also, just because I'm seeing people in the chat, I've got no issue with Charlie Wilson. I just don't think that man should be screaming out harder than Mustard album. That was all I was saying. I like Charlie Wilson. It was funny hearing him go, ooh, hard on a Mustard album.
Classic, man.
I feel like Mustard should have had more LA artists. He should have had Terrence Martin. He should have had Problem. He should have had a lot of upcoming artists. I don't know. I feel like he missed out on this one. It just didn't do it for me at all. Like, not in the slightest. Next and last album is... I always get confused on how to say it. Demetrius or Demetruist?
Demetrius.
No, I watched an interview and he was like Demetruist or...
Max, if it is that you want your own line here, then you'll have to be doing the homework every week. If it is that you're committed to it, I'll put a line up. It takes a little bit of work, but we could be Ramsey, Brent, and Max.
I want a line.
Right then. Lovely. Because I actually want the more panelists in here, the better, so that everybody can see like what people are thinking and loving in the room. You understand?
Yeah. No, it's just gonna have to be like a week by week situation because I never had time to listen to albums last week. So
Fair. Cool.
Sounds fun. It sounds fun. It'd be sick.
It was.
Especially if we all have different opinions. There'll be a lot more... Oh, shit. There'll be a lot more discourse.
I listened to the Put You On songs though.
Oh, sick. Perfect.
That's same for you, you know, baby.
Sick. She did. She banged out the Ice Spice album.
Yeah.
You have to tell me because
Yeah.
it can't be empty. Do you understand?
Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
All right, so let me know afterwards.
Yeah, after next week.
All right, cool.
I'm in birthday mode.
So, Demetrius, hope I'm saying it right. They All Kept Moving While I Stood Still EP with Paloma Jones, excuse me. Now, it's quite a new artist. I can't remember how I found his EP. I think he's only got about 6,000 listeners on Spotify. But I really like the EP, man. I give it 3 out of 5 rotations.
What type of music he'd do?
That's his very R&B.
Okay.
Yeah, very R&B. Simple, smooth beats, heavy focus on the vocals. It gave me big nostalgia vibes, mix of like old school R&B, which I always like. It was fun. Was a breath of fresh air after listening to Y2K. This album just gave me like summer vibes, like both from Demetrius and Paloma. Danielle, definitely one for you to listen to. You have to listen to that album. I think you'd really like it.
And yeah,
No? How come?
yeah, I know Tish. She's not gonna like this one.
So what do you think?
I put 3.
As in, like, any more to add?
Oh, what did I say here? What did I say here? Foreplay, failure, 104 Mambo. It's like one long continuous song. Me thinks.
Song with things.
No, I put one long continuous song. Me thinks. Me think.
Would you recommend him?
I will.
For people who love that music, 100%.
So you think I like it?
Don't know about that.
I like R&B.
It's quite a short
It's
thing.
not like that R&B.
I like all
Not
kinds.
that type of R&B.
I like all kinds. Of
All right,
R&B.
cool. Check it out and then let us know how it is here.
I feel it's you're not losing anything. He's definitely he's definitely like a gem out of nowhere. 'Cause it's only about 12 minutes long.
Oh, that's
Yeah, you're not losing anything. Under 5,000 monthly listeners. I can't remember how I found him, but I'm happy I did. I'll definitely be following him going forward. I feel like this EP is definitely a good showcase of his talent.
You could probably get him on the couch.
Right, is it English?
No, I think it's from Chicago.
But he'll pay the fees to come and have people talk about him. Under 5,000 listeners.
Yeah, that'll be sick.
Yeah. Hello, hey man.
That'll be sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we move on to put you on, Brent?
Yes, let's do that.
So, for our put you on, first track we got is Ye Ali featuring Dende and Sydney Gilliam, Merlot. There we go.
Album cover don't look like how the song sounds.
Marks, what do you think of it?
I listened to it a few days ago, so I can't remember exactly. But I remember I like this song.
I liked it, but
But
like it's not. It wasn't. Whose song was this?
Say at the end.
It wasn't special.
Okay.
Like it wasn't like I'll give it like 2.
2 out of 5 rotations.
Yeah, it wasn't special.
Okay.
It wasn't like, oh my gosh, like I need this. I need to like replay. It just sounded like it just
Okay.
well, maybe if maybe because I compared it to the other songs, but I liked it the most, so maybe that made me feel like I liked it a lot. If that makes sense.
Okay, yeah, makes
Oh,
sense.
to the other songs. The other songs don't put you on.
To the other, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if I'm being.
No, but just give your opinion, innit? Don't let anybody else color your opinion.
He's not being coloured.
No, but he's going like, maybe what I said wasn't really what I meant.
No, I think because he said he only heard it a few days ago, so he can't remember.
No, what I'm trying to say is I liked the song, yeah. So obviously I liked it, but I don't know if I liked it a lot. If I liked it a lot compared to the other 4, is what I'm trying.
Okay, so you're trying to decide whether you like the song or you've compared it in comparison to other songs. So which one you like the most?
Yeah, kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
That's just where I lost that. But I enjoyed it. I liked this kind of music. I think it was, I think it was nice.
Yeah, I think it was a fun song. I think to me it seemed like Ali was showing Dende because he comes in at the end of the track and he's like, that was Dende, and then he starts to sing. So I feel like it was just them flexing their muscles. I feel like it was just a track to have fun. So it was definitely a fun track. I'll probably give it like a 2.5 out of 5.
That sounds about fair.
Brenty,
Oh no, it's a banger. Sorry.
I know.
Yeah, it's a banger.
You can tell me.
I say you rock with it, yeah.
Yeah. If I play it right now,
knows.
you like, it's not an average song. 2.5 is average.
But what was that out of 5?
It's out of 5. So it's 5 out of 10.
My initial reaction to it, I would have said 4.
I know.
Because I liked it. I did like it.
I know. But yeah, it got downgraded to 2.5.
No, because now I'm thinking, did I like it as a standalone or am I comparing it to the 4? Do you get where I'm coming from? Kind of.
No, each of them are supposed to sit independent of each other.
Yeah, but they would influence.
Really?
Yeah, because if I say
No,
like,
it's not a competition. We don't know what we're recommended for others to check out, right?
yeah,
So you're not supposed to be. That could be a separate question. Which do you prefer out of all of them? Which is better out of all of them?
I'm with you. Yeah, I'd say like a 4 or something because I liked it. I really liked it when I listened to it.
Sick. Do you want to put your rating up, Brent?
Yeah.
All right then. We have a next track by Junior.
And that's why I also want the community to be like a poll of this afterwards, so that the community say, "Oh, we heard it now, and we think this is such and such," and that's the engagement.
On the Put You On, I think that'll be done for the week after, right?
Yeah,
Because they'll have like a week to marinate over it. Next track is by Junior Troy. I hope I'm saying that right. C'est la vie. There was a theme with this week's Put You On. It was all baby making music.
No, it wasn't.
None of them even want to have a baby.
What? No, except for the wild card.
Or do the act the music
Mix
have a
up
baby.
wild cards.
He said he's like, what?
No.
Make a baby to that.
No, that was the wild card. That was the wild card.
I said none of them were giving baby making music.
None of them.
Even this one, I know this song. I'm aware of this song. I like it. I enjoy it. It's not the greatest. 3.5 rotations. I get this song. I like it. It's a good song. It's cool. Easy listening.
Brent?
Oh. It's
That's
an old, not old, but it's been out there for a while, and it's a banger. Yeah.
It sound like a UK. Is it a UK artist?
Oh, you've heard it before?
How about because
Yeah, you would have heard it before, I think.
yeah. We were making a baby to that.
Um,
Only gangsters.
I
Serious. Is
I give
No way.
2 out of 5.
that your recommendation?
Yeah. No, it wasn't my recommendation. It was Danielle's.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Daniel's just an enigma. I discover more things about Danielle, every week. Love it.
Manuel, did you hear any of the Put You On tracks?
No, I didn't.
No. Next track is Robert Glasper featuring Layla Hathaway, Cherish the Day, off Black Radio. There we
I did
go.
not enjoy this.
Really?
I know Ramsey loved this one.
Brent?
I think I gave this. You can't go wrong with Robert Glasper.
You can't.
I'm afraid you can't. And Layla Hathaway, my friend, I don't know if it is that you can. That is like a link.
It's a cheat code.
made up.
It's a cheat code.
In heaven, sorry, in heaven, but it's alright. It's alright. It's only for a particular type of music enthusiast.
It's not alright. It's not alright.
It is.
It's not alright. What did you give it?
A 4.
4.
Yeah.
Come on, yeah. I mean, agree. It's 4.5.
Okay.
I would give it 5, but it's a Sade cover, innit? But it's bro,
Why can't the cover be 5?
because it's not their own original music.
That don't matter.
I told you need to talk to him.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy
No,
this.
covers.
Why not? Can you explain why?
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
It just wasn't. I was playing it thinking I'm never gonna listen to this again. Yeah, like I know I'm never gonna listen to it again. Like Merlot, obviously like the other song I know Merlot. I'm listening. I'm thinking, okay, yeah, I could. My ears would like to hear this again. I could hear this again. This song, not to say that like, the song's terrible, like that. Like say I think it's a terrible song, but it's just done nothing for me.
Is it too jazzy for you?
Maybe then I don't know. It's just done absolutely nothing for me. I'd one rotation this, 2 at a push. You get me? Like I'm not playing this again. Yeah, it just done nothing for me sonically, and that it's just not what I want to be hearing. You get what I'm saying? It's just I didn't hit.
Black Radio is fucking amazing. That whole album to me is amazing. That song in particular is one of my favorite songs on the album. There's so much more tracks on there that bang. Robert Glasper I think it's one of his first albums he's done where he was doing like experimental jazz. It's just the whole album, just a banger to me, man. But Brent, what did you feel about it?
The album?
The song first, and then if you've heard the album, let me know.
Yeah, remember I'm a big fan of Robert Glasper. I love musicianship, but he doesn't miss
Doesn't.
at all. And saxophone, trumpets, everything, just doesn't miss.
Have you seen him live?
I haven't.
You should see him live.
Yeah.
It's insane. Actually, what did you think of it?
Sorry, skip.
Oh,
Huh?
Sorry, skip.
oh,
Say skip.
Skipping it.
Oh my days.
It's not hitting it.
No, don't smile now, Mark.
No.
Don't smile.
I mean, I didn't listen to it.
Oh, I
That's
thought you
better
meant
then.
you skipped it.
Oh no. I mean, I didn't get to that one.
Oh, okay.
I had to make a choice.
I said, phew.
Okay.
I mean, why are you so hurt?
Did you see the smile on Mark's face?
Oh,
Yeah.
was it yours?
It wasn't even. Yeah,
Was it
it was
yours?
mine. That was my.
Is that the wild card or that's
No, that was the.
no put you on?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that was the baby making song to me.
Can I ask a question? Because like you seem puzzled when like other people don't react to a song.
The way you have
reacted.
Yes.
Why is that?
Because it's irritation. If you think you should like it.
I feel like when it's something like Robert Glasper, like we said, like a cheat code, yeah. When there's certain artists that hold to such a high regard, yeah. Whether it's Anderson .Paak, Robert Glasper, Layla Hathaway, Jasmine Sullivan, Jill Scott, do you know what I mean? Like the upper echelons of artists. If they make a song and the beat bangs and everything bangs, I can't understand how someone can hear it and not like it. It's just something I don't understand.
I don't think this beat's crazy.
No, the beat's not crazy. I don't call it
The
beat.
production,
I
the
would
whole
never
song
call it
is
a beat.
amazing. That song's
You
amazing.
don't
to me.
call Robert Glasper compositions a beat.
Okay, then the production.
Jump.
Whatever.
No,
So we're arguing semantics.
no. Anyway,
Like, the musician in me, I understand why you don't like it because obviously it's the style of
understand
music.
why I like it. And
But
I understand why you don't like it.
I'm saying this is. It's not doing anything for me.
I understand why you
You
don't
have to.
like it.
I have to.
I wouldn't spaz out. It's not,
Yeah, I have to.
Sorry.
No, but I have to.
spazzed
I have
out
to
when I
connect
saw
with
that.
music.
Was that bad?
yeah, you know.
Oh, sorry. I went crazy when I saw this.
Yeah.
Sorry when I heard this. Just everything, even the Afro Blue with Erykah Badu in the beginning of the album. I'm like, what? I ain't heard something like this before. To mix jazz and R&B that seamlessly is nuts to me. So that's why I'm like, what? Because it's just I don't understand how you don't have that same. You know what I mean? Black Radio's fucking amazing. I feel sad as well.
Yeah, no, this ain't it.
I feel sad.
This ain't it, y'all.
Yeah,
I
this
feel
ain't it.
sad.
Yeah, I hear you, I hear you.
Like I'm saying, it's not terrible or nothing like that. Like, but it's just not for.
It's not your
It's not
style.
your
Yeah,
taste.
it's not even the style. It's just there's versions of there's styles of different songs in that style that I would connect with more. That one just didn't get me like that.
Are you a fan of jazz in general?
I wouldn't say like I'm a fan, but I'm eclectic. I listen to all kinds. I could like something from any genre if I think it's good. If I just connect with it for whatever reason.
I get you. I feel like I want to get the album. I want to sit you in a room and just force you to listen to the whole album. Like that's how much I love the album.
Yeah, but even with that being said, I could expect me going through the album and finding something on there that I'm saying this is.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? This
For
is
sure.
me. This is cold.
It's just, oh man, Robert Glasper for me, it's just amazing artist. The wild card this week was Flying Lotus, Kendrick Lamar, Never Catch Me. Have I got the name right? Yes, Never Catch Me. I think it was released a while ago.
Yeah, I remember when that came out.
Yeah. Brent,
Video's sick as well.
video's amazing. Brent, what did you think?
I think I gave it a 3.
Okay. Have you heard loads of Flying Lotus stuff?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. In regards to this song, it's quite tame. But he's very, very experimental with his beats. But this song, after this, I'm going to show you the video. I want to see what you think. Margs, but 0.
Oh, 1. Okay, this is a 1.
All right.
It was very aggressive
It was.
and abrasive.
It was.
And there was a lot going on. I think I listened to it first thing in the morning as well, and I was like,
Oh, my days.
oh no, I don't want this. I can't do this. But yeah, it's just well, it just worked for me, man.
It's trippy.
I feel that if your first introduction to a song is placed in a different environment, you have a different takeaway each time. For example, you listen to it first thing in the morning, right? And if you heard this on a soundtrack and you love the movie and the part where they've used it is just perfect, you will always have a fondness for that. And it wouldn't be as abrasive as you had it first thing in the morning. This is not first thing in the morning
I can see
not
that.
at all.
Yeah, I could see that because it's not even like because like I'm saying, I like even like the way he started the track and I like there's flows and things that he does that I like or whatever. But there was just the whole mixture of it. Like I'm saying, abrasive is the. Like I said, it was first thing in the morning. That's why I just felt. I was like,
It's
oh,
offensive, yeah.
Especially the end.
this is aggressive. This is coming for me.
I hear you.
Esther, did you get a chance to listen to that one? No? Eman, have you heard that track before?
Which one?
The Never Catch Me.
Yeah,
Sorry, I
it's
didn't give my
great.
rating, Brent. Sorry.
Yeah, I remember when it came
give it a 4 out of 5, please. Yeah, this is definitely the best song of the whole album. Whenever Flying Lotus does a track with Anderson .Paak, I'm looking forward for him to do another one with Kendrick. It's just sick. It's wild, trippy. I don't really know what genre it will go in. Would it be electronic, Brent?
It's a lot, whatever. Is it?
I think Flying Lotus is electronic in general in regards to his music. What's up?
It's jazz infusion in there as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know if electronic is just
That
kinda
doesn't
shit
give it
on
justice.
I don't know if it does.
He
I
uses a
agree
lot
with
of
you.
Simpson stuff, though, innit?
Yeah. He's on bad Jay Dilla type beats and like he's on old to Jay Dilla.
His remake of Fall in Love.
Yes, look of
Oh,
yeah.
beautiful.
That's I might have to play that for you as well, Brent. Flying Lotus is proper.
Yeah, he's a proper producer.
Sorry, last thing I want to
Serious
get into. It's not involved to and put you on. Did you not see what you probably wouldn't have? Have you not seen what Pitchfork rated Ice Spice's album?
No, what was I rating?
7.6 out of 10. I don't know who's trying to fuck Ice Spice in Pitchfork. They need to allow it. Do you know what else got rated 7.6 out of 10? Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, bruv.
Oh, I have it.
No, you don't.
you know what I mean?
No, you don't. Impossible,
You
bruv.
see the importance of what I was saying.
Impossible. Hold on. I saved it because I want to speak about specifically other albums that were rated the same or lower. The Carter was rated 7.4. Album Future was rated 7.3. Heroes and Villains, Metro Boomin, rated 7.2. Pink Friday was rated 6.5.
That's rude.
Childish Gambino's Because of the Internet, 5.8. And Ice Spice's was rated that high. Now, you're not taking a piss. You're taking a piss. I don't know what's going on. The industry's working hard. And I'd be interested to see how long Ice Spice lasts. That was a fucking travesty. That was a dastardly rating, bruv. And that wraps up the rotation.
All right, then.
Thank you very much.
Amazing, thank you very much.
Into our last headlines.
All right, people. So, on the last set of headlines, Vice President Kamala Harris has taken a commanding lead in the presidential race against the former President Donald Trump in 4 key battleground states. So there's been a major shift from when President Joe Biden was still in the race and Trump had an advantage in swing states. This is according to the latest Bloomberg News Morning Consult survey. Overall, the race is a toss-up, and the poll shows that Harris has 48% to Trump's 47% across 7 swing states. That reverses the 2-point lead that Trump had in the swing states before Biden exited the race. The polling shows that Harris with a whopping 11-point lead over Trump in the crucial state of Michigan. She also has a 2-point lead in Arizona, Nevada, and Wisconsin. And the next headline, I want Brent to play a video, and this is basically, yeah, it'll make sense when you see it, basically. But anyway, during the contentious and chaotic panel hosted by the NABJ, which is the National Association of Black Journalists, on Wednesday, Donald Trump parroted disinformation, questioned Kamala Harris's race, and accused the panel moderator of being rude. The conversation opened with Scott asking why black voters should trust Trump, given his repeated inflammatory comments about black people. ABC News, well, first of all, I don't think I've ever been asked a question in such a horrible manner, Trump said, before asking whether Scott was a fake news network, the fake news network, ABC News. But Trump then added, I think it's disgraceful that I came here in a good spirit. I think it's a very rude introduction. Scott then asked Trump about Republicans claiming that Harris is the DEI replacement for Joe Biden, diversity, equity, and inclusion replacement. In response, Trump claimed that Miss Harris suddenly became a black woman and had previously only been identified with her Indian heritage. Is she Indian or is she black? Trump said as the audience audibly gasped. I respect either one, but she obviously doesn't, because she was Indian all the way and then all of a sudden she became a black woman. Jasmine Harris, who's the black media director for Kamala Harris's campaign, hit back at Trump's NABJ remarks in a statement emphasizing that the former president's lies and attacks on members of the press. And members of the Biden administration were also critical of his attack on Harris's racial identity. And yeah, Brent.
Okay. Do you manage to watch the entire 34-minute interview?
No. Just want you guys to hear this.
Do you believe that Vice President Kamala Harris is only on the ticket because she is a black woman?
Well, I can say no, I think it's maybe a little bit different. So I've known her a long time indirectly, not directly very much. And she was always of Indian heritage, and she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black. So I don't know, is she Indian or is she black?
She has always
But you know
identified
what?
as a black woman.
I
She went to a
respect either
historically black
one.
college.
I respect either one, but she obviously doesn't, because she was Indian all the way, and then all of a sudden she made a turn and she became a black person.
Just to be clear, sir, do you believe that Vice President
That was actually a black person. The man is he's just not real.
It's the way he talks and that as
just-
well.
yeah,
He's
it's just so-
cold. He's too cold.
Jacob.
Last headline, trigger warning on this one, Brent. People, trigger warning. 4 school children in South Africa are to face a disciplinary hearing over a viral video in which black students are seen being auctioned off as slaves.
What?
This is what the authorities in Cape Town said when speaking to the BBC. So the footage shows pupils in a cage while other students bid for them. And it caused outrage when it was shared on social media last Friday. It was filmed at Pinelands High School and involved students in grade 8, which is the first year of secondary school, when pupils are aged around 14 years old. The SAHRC, which is the South African Human Rights Commission, has said it has opened its own investigation into the incident. It comes as 2 other schools in the country are dealing with alleged racist incidents as well. The SAHRC, like I said, they also said in a statement that it's disturbing that these incidents continue to occur 30 years into democracy. Adding it was even more distressing that they had occurred in schools. The 4 Pinelands High School students believed to be behind the mock auction are currently suspended. I don't know if, in fact, I need to see it myself, but I don't know the race of these people.
It's taught behavior.
Yeah, I don't know the race. I don't know if they're black kids in the cage and it's white South Africans and outside them. I don't know. So I don't want to add that into the mix. But if I find out, I most definitely will. But that's it for the headlines, guys. Time to pay the bills.
All right, let's get into rotation.
Welcome to the reaction.
Go back, man. We didn't have no reaction when you were gone.
Oh, shit.
Brent did a good job though.
Try
Did
it.
he?
He was really good.
Thank you.
He took over.
Appreciate you, Brent, man.
Very detailed. Other sports and the whole thing.
Hockey and thing, yeah.
A whole shebang. He's a sport. You name it, he's covered it.
Yeah, sorry. Well, welcome to the reaction, people, where I read out your sports headlines for you. Obviously, we've got the Olympics going on right now. Just, sorry, briefly. What's the stuff going on with the Olympics with a man fighting the girl? What's that about? Have you seen that? You've seen the brother, the boxing, the brother punching up the thing?
Yeah, I saw that.
Was
How
it
come they're allowed to fight each other?
I don't know, but I saw it as
also,
well.
it was in a sport.
It's in the Olympics. I'm sure it's in the
Oh.
Olympics.
Serious.
I'm going to go and do some research on that. We're going to talk about that. I've seen the video, but I don't know if he identifies as
as a
something.
woman. Yeah,
I'm not sure why, because I don't understand why they're
He was
fighting each other, but he
pummeling
was
her,
fisting her up.
Serious.
Yeah.
It was that identity thing. So who was winning? Because
He was pummeling her.
no, but which one was it a woman's sport or was it a man's sport? Or?
Oh.
See, this is like the thing.
See what I'm saying?
You know what? I'm going to look into it so I can talk about it because
I think it was the women's.
I haven't
think it was
looked
the women's
in,
boxing.
I was confused. I haven't looked into it properly. Maybe the chat can tell me. Oh, okay. Anyway. So yeah, it's Olympics time. There's a lot going on in the Olympics. So this talks about Team GB's Helen Glover and crew win silver in women's cockless.
Excuse me?
That's so annoying.
Pause.
The cockless 4.
There's no the sport.
COXLESS.
What's a cockless?
What?
What's a cockless? Cocklex.
Silver in the women's cockless 4. Is it Cockless?
Who's cockless?
I don't know. We have to look
Never
at
heard of
that
that.
fight.
That's what it says anyway. So, Team GB's Helen Glover and her crewmates, Esme Booth, Samantha Redgrave, and Rebecca Shorten, won a dramatic silver medal in the women's cockless fall rowing event at the Paris 2024 Olympics, narrowly missing out on gold to the Netherlands. In a thrilling race, the Dutch crew edged out Team GB by the barest of margins, leaving the British rowers devastated but proud of their performance. The Netherlands quartet of Marlies Oldenburg, Hamatenji Drenthe, Tinker Offerings, and Benford Boonstra claimed the gold medal, while New Zealand's Jackie Gola, Phoebe Spores, Davina Waddy, and Kerry Williams secured the bronze. Meanwhile, gymnastics superstar Simone Biles is set to compete in the women's all-round gymnastics final, aiming for her 6th Olympic gold medal. Biles will face tough competition from fellow American Suni Lee, who won gold in her absence in Tokyo, and Brazil's Rebecca Andrade, the reigning Olympic champion, on the vault. The day's schedule also includes Rory McIlroy and Scotty Scheffler in action in the men's golf competition. Is this it, Brent?
Is this what you saw?
Yeah. But I don't understand, why is he fighting her?
Who's in the red? Who's in the blue?
The
Okay,
gal
that's
is in
all.
the red,
And the woman's in the red, yeah.
and then Donny's in the blue. Bruh. That left was serious. I don't. What is this?
It's boxing.
Yeah, but what have they got? Like, have they made like a new mixed gender thing? Like, why are they fighting each other? I'm trying to understand what's going on.
I'm literally reading the article right now, yeah, with Clarissa Shields basically fuming over a decision to allow two fighters who imagine these fighters have failed gender tests to compete against females at this Olympics. They failed before,
Both of them.
and they're allowed to fight.
These two.
No, I think one of them.
What do you mean he
One
failed?
that
What do you mean he failed the gender
yeah.
test?
They can't prove
they
if it's a
failed.
man or woman,
Yeah.
What?
but they're competing.
So they may be saying they're women now, right? But they failed the requirement to prove you're a woman.
Oh.
So they got disqualified before. So these are people who have previously failed. They got disqualified. So basically in 2020,
Oh, so he's saying he's a gal, but he can't prove it,
yeah.
and they're still
that's
letting him
the one.
fight.
I think that's from Algeria. Yeah, that's it.
He's from where?
Algeria. Yeah,
Hamar.
yeah. Iman Khalif.
What did you say?
I know.
Hamar.
Hamar?
Hamar.
that mean?
Jackass in Arabic.
Flaxus?
Jackass.
Oh, okay.
Why are you appropriating
Yeah,
cultures?
Olympic
Come on.
chiefs. Yeah, they sparked outrage by allowing Iman Khalif of Algeria and Lin Yuting of Taiwan, who were both thrown out of last year's World Championships after being deemed biological males. So this is last year's championships, you know.
These people are
They're
bringing.
now entering into this Paris and being.
They're just bringing
women
these
up.
problems on themselves. I don't understand that. It's as plain as, why are you just letting these men just punch these gal out for? Like, it's as plain as day what's going on.
Bad. Algeria's down bad after that.
Like, look, the power in his snapping his punches. She ain't got no moves for this, Don.
It's disgusting, man.
She was
This
on
is
the
what
nose
happens.
touch to see if her thing was bleeding. You know what I was talking about earlier? She's no, because you can't look. That see that left there, that counter that he gave her. She nah, man, this is crazy.
This isn't the first time I saw something like this as well. I saw something in the UFC. They're getting like two women to fight one Donny in a cage match.
Oh yeah, I saw that. one,
He
yeah.
laid them out as
Oh my
well.
God.
These are the two gender failures.
So why don't they make them fight each other?
Yeah, for real.
That's why I thought. Honestly, that's why I thought.
No,
was happening
seriously,
here.
just make them fight each other. Then it's calm.
They're probably waiting for them to both get to the final, and then they'll fight.
That's what I thought was happening
It's
there.
despicable, man.
Well, that's what's going on in the Olympics. In other news, pre-season friendly news, Liverpool beat Arsenal 2-1. Again, in Philadelphia. Okay, so Liverpool defeated Arsenal 2-1 in the pre-season friendly match held at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. Mohamed Salah scored the opening goal for Liverpool in the 30th minute, followed by Fabio Carvalho's goal in the 34th minute. Arsenal managed to score a goal before half-time through Kai Havertz in the 40th minute. Numerous substitutions were made during the game, but Liverpool maintained their lead and secured the victory. Liverpool faced Manchester United in South Carolina on Saturday and Seville at Anfield before concluding their pre-season. Avenues Arsenal's Emil Smith-Rowe's gone to Fulham for 27 million.
Yeah, we covered it.
No horns?
Oh yeah, congratulations. I hope it is that he does well. I hope it is that he makes it into the England team too.
Where?
Oh, we'll see.
He couldn't make it, you know.
Because he wasn't getting games, I guess.
When he was playing and scoring goals, he weren't getting anything. Where? What position? Tell me. Let's talk this through.
Look, he should be aspiring for something great. So I'm saying, I hope his career goes well at Fulham, and he pushes on to basically make it for his national team.
If Smith Rowe started in the England team, the team will be lesser than. So let's hope that doesn't happen. Let's hope that doesn't happen. And in our last bit of sports news, Olympic news again, we're going over to basketball. It's about the USA easing past South Sudan to make the quarterfinals. So the United States' quest for the fifth straight Olympic gold medal remains on track after securing a place in the quarterfinals with a win over South Sudan. The Bright Stars, 33rd in the world rankings, were no match for the 16-time champions and were defeated 103-86 at the Pierre Moray Stadium. USA led from the first quarter and never looked back, with Miami Heat's Bam Adebayo registering a team-high 18 points and 7 rebounds. For South Sudan, Nuni Omat led the way with a game-high 24 points. But although entertaining, this match was by no means as dramatic as when the two nations met earlier this month for an Olympic warm-up game. The United States have come from 16 points down that night to avoid one of the biggest shocks in basketball history as they edged a 101-100 victory in London. And that is the end of our sports headlines.
Apparently, Ed says Highland is out for 6 weeks and
Euro's out for like 3 months.
3 months.
Yeah, we knew that. Didn't want to talk about it. It's bad news.
It is bad. But you got Obi. Got that young guy from Arsenal.
Oh, we got Xerxes as well, so we'll play Xerxes in front of him. They'll be all right.
See him right from the jump.
And we've always been in contact with another centre back, so I reckon that will force them to push through and make a signing. Probably Delit if they can sort out the transfer business with Bayern. Delit's agreed personal terms with us, so they're just waiting to sort that out. I think Bayern want 50 million euros up front. We want to add add-ons to the package, so we just need to sort that out. But it might even actually be a blessing in disguise, man. He misses the Liverpool game and all that. He gets a chance to play his way back into the game pre-season. I mean, not pre-season. Carabao Cups, Europa Leagues, that kind of stuff. You get me? Less pressure. This Old Trafford thing ain't easy. This might have worked out for him. I reckon it'll be more like 2 months. I reckon he'll miss about like 3 games and then miss the international break and then be back after the international break. That's not too bad. It's not the end of the world. We need another centre back though. But yeah, that's it then. Let's go into Done Out Here. I'll see what this is. I haven't proofread it. But
You like the title though.
yeah, let me see what.
Y'all hear what I'm saying? Y'all got some sexy women. If I was just a little bit younger, brother, I'd come up here bold. What? Ain't none of y'all ugly in here. All y'all got some beautiful bodies on y'all. I might be old, but I ain't blind.
Is that a casket?
The whole lot of young fellas sitting inside y'all looking too.
Oh my God.
The saying, something wrong with y'all. You see all? Whoa.
What?
See that? Look at that. You see all these beautiful young ladies? Y'all just sitting down, ain't doing nothing about it.
Bro, you think you're turning my funeral into Def Comedy Jam?
This is what life is all about. Sometimes we get too tight when we come to church. God wants to have a good time. This young lady, she enjoyed life. And when I saw her last, she was like, she looks so pretty. All of y'all look so pretty. I'm not going to hold y'all long, but I want you to know that God, y'all still laughing at me? Old folks say anything, don't they?
Is he on drugs?
Y'all hear what I'm saying, y'all?
Did he talk about the girl in the coffin when he's saying she loved life? But last time I see her, she was pretty. Oh, she was so pretty. I said, oh, y'all.
No, she was so pretty.
Is it?
Crazy. Crazy.
She was pretty last time I saw her though. She's dead now.
That is wild.
You think that's inappropriate?
A thing stood up to go somewhere and he saw, what was it, went, woo.
Yeah, that's
She left because she didn't like what she was doing.
Oh, do you reckon?
Yeah, I think loads of people were leaving. And then that's
And
what
then
he said, old people say anything.
I'll be so honest with you, man. You can't turn my funeral into death comedy.
How
Jam.
will you know?
And you're doing a set.
How will you know what you're gonna do?
Huh?
What are you gonna do?
I'll be haunting him.
That might have been what she wanted though, no? Because she not like asked her funeral to be like a celebration or... The thought of him freestyling that out of nowhere with no context is crazy. So it could have been, you know how some people want their funerals to be happy, they don't want anyone to be sad, come in dressed in colourful colours. Like.
No, if that was like a speech, you know, like if that was the speech, like if it was at the chicken party bit and someone was giving a speech and that was the route that they tried to go down to lighten the mood and
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
then alright, cool. But that's in the service. People either before or after are going to get up and do eulogies and that. Like, do you get what I'm trying to say? That's serious business. And then he's the one that's supposed to be leading the procession. He's the preacher.
Oh, right, okay.
Like,
Well, I keep telling you, you're allowing anybody in the pulpit these days.
Finna said if it's funny, it can run. Nah, you can't take man for no puppy show. This ain't, just like I said, there's a time and place for everything. Not there.
That's your breakout show. Someone's funeral. That's
You're
crazy.
using me to come up, trying to go viral on TikTok and that. No, that's crazy. That's bad behavior, man. I don't know what the chat's saying. They're crazy. What, he's not co-signing this?
No.
I think it depends on the context. It could have been what she wanted. It could have been the deceased's wishes to have Def Comedy Jam, to have
But what is it
everyone
then?
laughing.
Yeah, people can't laugh at funerals anymore.
You can.
Just not at yours. Is that basically what you're saying?
What was an
Am I going crazy?
No, you're not. You're not.
So
The preacher is standing up saying, no, there's enough gal in there, you know.
Yeah, that's
enough nice
Yeah,
gal in
all of that
there.
is inappropriate.
And he's saying, yeah, your bodies is all crazy, enough bumper and back in there and thing.
Okay, that's bad.
Like, are you sort of sick?
Yeah, that's mad.
This is what he's saying.
No, I get, but that's what all I'm saying is we saw a little snapshot of one event. We don't know what the context was. I'm saying if they weren't happy with it, probably judging by the way people were walking out, maybe they weren't happy with it. But I'm saying you never know.
That was extremely inappropriate. The woman got up, he went, dang!
Extreme.
He gave her the Kevin Hart thing.
So God forbid you don't want your man them hitting up girls on your.
That's
your
not the
funeral.
man, them. That's the preacher.
What,
Yeah,
the
the
preacher's
preacher's got to carry
man them?
himself. He's got to carry himself with some class.
If this was the after party bit and they're doing the
Oh,
weight
yeah,
thing,
fair.
The coffee
yeah,
was there.
this is what I'm trying to say. If that's where it was, yeah, and someone wanted to stand up and go and do that, like I said, and lighten the whole mood of the place and turn it over and be funny, that's fine. We're celebrating that, celebration of life. The preacher who's leading my procession is supposed to be saying good things about me and all that.
He did. He said you were pretty. What was your opinion on that woman that tried to twerk on the casket?
That was crazy. They should have let her land though.
But she
I heard
can
it, no,
land
because
the-
he might have like the man in there might have that twerking might have been his thing. That might have been their thing. No, you know what? She's going too far still.
Oh, so you already done it?
Huh?
You already done it?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, she's sick because I swear it must have been like the youth's mum or something pushing her over. Like the rest of the family, like yo, but she was moving like she was burst.
Yeah, she did.
Like that was
did.
crazy. But I don't know whether that was worse than what this preacher done. I'll be honest with you.
I think the preacher's worse.
I think this is what I'm saying.
Like, when you're a person meant to be representing God, like if you know you're meant to make people be thinking that they need to draw closer to God because life is very fickle, and then you're out there telling them to hit up a strip club afterwards.
Oh, was that what he said? I missed that.
No, he didn't know.
Oh.
It's along the same lines.
I get in that regard he had a job to do, but if he was one of those, I don't know, if he was one of those pastors that had a different thing for their procession, maybe he should ask for it. I don't know. I think that's too crazy. It's I can't wrap my head around a pastor just freestyling that whole thing without any prior heads up or anything. It's just too crazy. It's nuts for me.
Boy, I'm saying he's done it here, man. That's wild.
He's definitely done
That's wild. I reckon. I don't think when they hired him and thing, and they was going through the funeral plans and thing, that was in the remit. You know what I'm saying? He's moving like he had cognac in his flask. Definitely. That pre-chart is definitely done at it, man. I'm sorry, guys. All right, let's get into our wrap up. Well, end of another great show. Hope you enjoyed it. Obviously, on today's show, what did we speak about? That Dirty Pants Huw Edwards. Yep, the BBC knew that he was arrested for serious offences, and they kept that kind of low. And obviously, we spoke about how the lies and disinformation affected the riots in Southport and that. And that also led on to our topic of the day. We was asking how the police fueling unrest in the community without, with withholding information and all these things. You should make sure you check that out. That was good. What else did we cover? There was a lot of that stuff that happened in avenues because Iran is vowing revenge. You get me? After a Hamas leader was assassinated.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, it's all going on over there. Still, obviously, Israel was torturing Palestinian detainees. There's a lot of stuff going on. Word on the road was pretty good. We spoke about Vybz Kartel. They freed the world boss. Free him up. Yeah, till they're all free. And obviously we spoke about that treacherous liar. Sorry, that's the hashtag. We spoke about the hashtag treacherous liar and all that stuff that's going on with Ashley Louise. You should go there and check it out. And Trump questioned Camilla's blackness. You get me? But E-Man's all for that. He loves Kamala Harris. And I think that was about it, man. There was some Olympic stuff, but, you can check it out in the reaction. It was cool. Ramsey done a good job on the rotation.
Very good job.
Shock. He put Kendrick Lamar song in there.
Shocker.
Actually, this is the first Kendrick Lamar song I put in there,
And it won't
be the last. It won't be the last. How do you know?
it might be the last. It's not his song.
Started something now.
It's not his song, to be fair, but yeah, it's the wild card. I'm gonna carry on giving in wild cards just to, expand people's tastes and that. But it will be hit and misses for sure.
Yeah, no, man, it was a good show. That's what we got
for sure.
Follow us on social media. Follow us on socials. What's it called? Twitter, Instagram, Discord, TikTok.
Yep.
The day after TNB. Also, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, all that great stuff. Why are you laughing?
Because someone put Kamala Harris with question marks. I think I did call her Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
I can't.
It's Kamala Harris.
Kamala.
No, not with the bass.
Kamala.
Yeah.
She Arabic, yeah?
Bro, can you imagine we're going to remix for woman? But yeah, man, follow us on all that stuff. And yeah, we'll see you guys back here tomorrow.
Got two things just to say.
What's up?
It's somewhat related, but remember the tour with Daryl?
Yes.
That's going to be on Garvey Day, Mark's Garvey Day, on the 17th of August. I'm going to put more information in the Discord.
Nice.
But it's looking like it will be from about 12 noon to about 3. So it will be about 3 hours.
Oh, okay.
So from about 12, hopefully everyone can make it. Also, when I put in the link with all the information there, you should be able to get your tickets. Please, people, there's only 25 tickets. If you ain't going to make it, if there's a chance you ain't going to make it, please don't take the tickets and then mess up somebody else's chances. You know what I'm saying? Be sure you're going to be there. It's going to be a sick day. You know what I'm saying? And also, today is the 1st of August, so it's Emancipation Day. So this is the day that obviously throughout the colonies in the British Empire, basically slavery was officially abolished. So obviously we just want to remember the people, our ancestors, you know what I'm saying? That, suffered some horrendous treatment by these people, by white supremacy, which is still active today. But yeah, Emancipation Day today, guys. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Thank you. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Peace out, people.
Peace.
Bye.